which it's time for some Stardew Valley. I'm hitting the marker button right now. And I'm going to take a sip of water, which is maybe not the smartest idea when it comes to a YouTube video, but hello, YouTube. The weekly schedule was up. It didn't even ping in your mind. How about that? Probably because you were looking at my face and what I was doing to it, I'd imagine. Alrighty, I think I should move up my... Oh, it was a woman with kind of thinner brows. Interesting, because the new Queer Eye for the Straight Eye, I think they're doing... They've been doing, like, all kinds of folks, not even just straight folks. I think they've been helping out, like, lesbians and non-binary folks and just everybody. This song sabotaged missed Spotify Wrapped. You would have the spring summer songs on repeat. Does that help you out in the fall season? Hell yeah, we're farming up some Fridays. Are you a farming enjoyer, Tyrannus? I hope so. I got some pizza here. Look, I look like a pizza delivery guy with this hat on. I'm gonna put a torch in my house and see if it burns everything down. But my house is so chronically, like, dark. So I feel like we should put some lights in here. Let's check in on the wine, shall we? And the cheeses. You thought they did the henna brow on the librarian babe. Librarian babe? She was a babe? Okay. So we're at Gold Star. I know you can harvest your wine at this point. However, the thing about that is I have really bad aim. So every time I try to harvest, I end up, like, just destroying a bunch of other barrels. So. Yeah, we have sweet baby cheeses right now. And we need aged, mature cheeses. So we'll just pass on that. Oh, and I've got 2 jukeboxes around the farm that play random music. So it's not going to play, like, the seasonal winter music because I need to hear something different. Dear Link, I'd like to give you some information on the upcoming event, the Feast of the Winter Star. So my friend, my secret Santa this year is... Oh my god, it's Miss Evelyn! Yes! I love Miss Evelyn. She's my babushka. I love her so much. Not unless it's farming, decorations, and Monster Hunter, but your girlfriend loves farming, craft, open world type games. What is she playing lately? Because some folks were talking about Fields of Mystria here earlier. You don't know the origin of that teacup emotes. You were gifted these and you don't really know the streamer that well. There's a cute ducky in there though. Perhaps a less cute duck emote where the head is removed. Oh god, terrifying. You had such issues with everything being too dark at night, but you made the glow ring and now you're so happy. You feel like you're super powered because you can walk around at night and see. Even then I'm like, it's still too dark, so I'm putting lamps everywhere. Good morning, kitty cat, who I love very much. Gotta give the kitty cat some Wawa. Hey, you know what? Let's chug a coffee and see how that fixes us. Okay, let's groove. We got a lot of stuff to do. Got a lot of pickles to sell and whatnot. These look terrible. Pickle spring onions look awful. It's wild. You bump Limp Biscuit when you're tending to your fields in Mystria? That is wild. But hey, to each their own. Pickled hazelnut? What was I doing? I was just messing around. Damn, that is weird. Let me put some of this wine and ale and all that stuff in the in my little box of fermented products over here, so that I can eventually come back to this and ferment them. Okay. I'm doing good, Tyler. I'm like kind of tired today. I don't get it, but I'm happy. We got a whole bunch of food from the food pantry today, and including some brownies, which I know my dad is gonna love. So I'm very happy about that. He's super big into sweets, and I'm just happy he's eating. So I'm excited about all the stuff we got. I'm not excited about finding place for it though. I'll have to spend my morning tomorrow putting stuff away, but that's okay. Now, I think I need this pomegranate. Yeah, for the community center. Sheesh, I gotta remember that. Oh, we got some brownie mix. That sounds like a fun treat. Okay, her month off is coming to a close, so she's been playing like Enshrouded and Luma Island nonstop. I hope she's been having a ton of fun with it. Is the weather changing where you are? Yes, I think it's getting colder and it's about to snow mist. So I think that could very well have something to do with that. I love this kind of dink-donkin' ass music. This is when folks are getting up to mischief, as they play this music. Oh man, I gotta go to the basement again because I got more wine and beer. What am I growing here? Probably eggplants, I guess. I have no idea what this could be. It's gonna be 20 degrees in Chicago. Yikes. Yeesh. That sounds rugged. 20 degrees. I hope you're bundled up. Do you have a favorite coat you like to wear in this kind of weather? I always see those puffer coats, you know. I just have a coat I got at Costco and it's doing me just fine. You're excited it's peak cozy time for you. What's gonna amplify this cozy season? Are you gonna make some like hot beverages to enjoy? Do some cozy gaming? I hope so. You're super happy she can find some ways to relax and not just feel like she stopped being productive after she finished her PhD. It's so, let me tell you, so important to relax after you do all the academia stuff because it is so stressful. I keep forgetting about that emote. Rick the hamster from Kirby with a Costco executive membership. It's so funny. I just wonder what the joke was there. Whatever it was, it's perfect. So perfect. Matcha latte is a good matcha latte when it gets cold. Man. I have not been drinking a lot of hot cocoa. I don't do lattes, as you know, Jackie, because I don't do coffee. But, last Christmas, I was really getting into the hot chocolate. I was having hot chocolate with marshmallows every single night. It was egregious. My little dinosaur. I gotta say hi to everybody. A little baby. I love my dinosaur so much. What an odd creature it is. Thank you, Piccolo. So I was doing hot chocolate marshmallows every night, and I was slowly becoming a marshmallow, very white and fluffy. This year, not for any health reasons, so just as I haven't really been feeling like having hot chocolate and marshmallows every night. But I have been dipping into some candy. But I feel like I gotta stop because I know the reckoning is coming for my teeth. I'm out of hay. They have not been fed. No wonder we only got so many eggs. Oh, my babies. My babies. Oh, my babies. They're getting skinny, as you can see. Even the pig is skinny. Oh, he's pissed off at me. Oh, my God. Spike my hot chocolate with a shot of espresso. I'll never go to sleep. Everyone's pissed off at me. Oh, no. I think 2 of the cows are okay. Yeah, those are the 2 that are okay. Everyone's pissed. I'm sorry, ladies. I forgot. I didn't even know that I bought all that hay for that reason. But I do remember going to Marnie's buying hella hay. Oh, well. Marshmallows? Marshmallows are so good. I do love marshmallows. And we have them. But I just haven't been feeling like, oh, I gotta have some hot chocolate marshmallows right now. So if you keep talking about your girlfriend, oh my God, keep talking about your girlfriend, Tyrannus. I'm not like, ugh, here we go again with the girlfriend talk. No, please keep talking about your cool girlfriend. She's also into hot cocoa every night. Okay. So you got some expensive fancy stuff for Christmas and she hates it. No. Is it because it's like, it's kind of bitter? Because like true hot chocolate is a little bitter. Hey, you're in the final part of your workout where you can actually listen in. So hello again. Hello, hello. Making tea right now. There you go. Fabulous idea. All right, let's put the rest of these ales and whatnot into the fermentation chamber. Oh, I gotta find some kind of veg or fruit to slam in here. Do I have that out here? I need something to ferment. Let's see. Are they gonna play this sad-ass sentimental song over and over again? They surely are. Oh, okay. It's valuable. It has another purpose. Oh, I should just sell that pumpkin because it'll rot. Oh no, not that. Not that, sweetheart. No, I just want this. Thank you. Okay. Nothing else I can pickle right now. You've been playing some Stardew properly lately. You've only dabbled before, and you're aggressively trying to romance Elliot. What is it about Elliot that's caught your eye, the game she plays? interesting. The one you get is just green tea, Jackie. It's a pouch you mix into water. And then you add a splash of creamer. Sorry, I stopped for a second because I was rolling back. I was scrolling back up to see anything I missed, and I saw everyone saying, "Uh-oh, no, oh no." And usually that's a sign that the stream has died. They just wanted to make sure I wasn't spending time talking to nobody. Tess, did I say hi to you? So good to see you. Happy Friday. How are you doing? And Tyler, you think you fixed your 3D printers? You can spend the weekend printing junk. Hell yes. What are you going to be printing? And you have just the one coat. It's new, though, and you like it. Love that. Does winter in Stardew feel as cozy as spring feels exciting and new? Winter is like a great time to catch up on chores in real life and in Stardew Valley, I think. So I feel like it is kind of cozy, you know? Oh, okay. You need some cocoa nausea and play that library game. The Book of Horace or Hours or something. Is that the one? Which is the library game? Because I know you were talking about that Book of Hours thing. Or Horace, I can't remember. And you have soup in the freezer you made in advance of the weather. Smart. Very smart. Let me... Yarshmallows or marshmallows? Piracy. Very good. Yarshmallows. Okay, so it's thicker too. She just wants sweet runny chocolate milk. That's what my mom likes too. She likes Ovaltine. It's just straight up Ovaltine. That's what I mean by hot chocolate, is we make the Ovaltine hot. They have a liquid concentrate version of that green tea, but it doesn't last as long. Yeah, because it's already mixed in, right? So you want it to be, you know, something you mix together when you need it, you know. Use the boy you use for everything. He's also your warrior of light. And as soon as you saw Elliot's portrait, you heard your boy fall in love instantly. Oh, I think that's a very sweet game she plays. Printing a bunch of organizers for your desk drawers. And these adorable mini milk crates you have been using to store stuff. Oh my god, I love a little mini milk crate. I have one for my meds. It's charming. The Book of Hours. Okay, gotcha. The guy running the studio is sleazy, but it's also your favorite game, so leveraging your 2025 motto, F it, we ball. Got it. I love that. I think I have a similar motto for 2025 myself, which is to, like, sort of not tolerate any, like, crap I don't care about. Just sort of cut it out, you know. You might drink that hot cocoa yourself. If you love it, that's great. It's like a gift you give somebody that ends up being a gift for yourself. I think if you're making good use of it, that's fine. You just got home from work, Test. You're gonna make some curry and get cozy and play some games. Your computer's working well, right? It's your new computer that guy fixed for you. I'm sorry to hear that dude's is kind of a sleaze bag. Nausea, that sucks. I need to get at it. Hold on, we need to stop this damn music. This sad ass music. I need to find something to ferment so I can get away from this music. Kitty cat, you gotta move. Okay, I'm saving the leaks for George, so. You heard hot cocoa? You had to come back into chat. If you ever get the chance to try some good dark chocolate hot cocoa, it's the absolute bomb. Which reminds me, there's cocoa bombs you can get. It looks like a chocolate bar you're melting into your hot cocoa. I think they sell them at Costco. I guess we'll make some a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I think I should go back to my little food growing place, and I do need to clear some of this crap out of my inventory since it's all this junk. I need this music to stop. Thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, we got plenty of stuff. That's what I'm growing. I'm growing red cabbage seeds. I don't even know where I got these red cabbage seeds, but I do need a red cabbage for the community center, and I was so heartbroken because I didn't buy them in season, so I thought, oh god, oh, do not ferment that. But thankfully, I think we bought them from like a night market seller or something. Whatever it is, it worked out perfectly for me. So, yeah. Well, I don't think it was from the mines. I think it was one of the merchants or something. Yeah. It's working great, and Dragon Age Veilguard is speaking to your soul right now. It's exactly what you needed. Love that. That is perfect. The music makes you want to take a nap in the snow. Oh, that's a dangerous pastime. But this is the other. This is like a summer tan. You have a great little loved gifts list that you're proud of. Oh, is that so? Oh, it's a list of like stuff the folks in this game really love, right? I think George really loves leeks. So this is why he had spring and summer repeat. This little... What an interesting song. He does. Yes, okay, gotcha. Red cabbage. Yeah, that's what they're calling it. All right, so we're going to put these wines in here because I don't need them right now. And also this ale. It's like 2:40 already, so I might go like throw some pizza at the wizard guy or something. I think he... Oh, let me put this pomegranate in the community center. Oh! Dadgummit. Oh no, everything... Oh god. Everything's ready immediately. Great. Oh god. Well... I might as well... I'm not gonna go back to the fermentation station quite yet until I'm sure that one's not gonna pop. Let me go get all my excess hops. Hey, party, good to see you. Congrats on the 75 stream streak, by the way. Amazing. Pretty incredible. Oh yeah, I got... Let me just hold on to some of these hops and one of these other buckets so I don't have to keep running back and forth. You know, you talked about this before, but the main reason why you roommate's Harvey was because the coffee is the easiest gift. True. And then you just also, like, accidentally loved him. Yeah, you tripped into loving him so much. There you go. You know, sometimes being very familiar with somebody by giving them a bunch of gifts will do that. And you're like, uh-oh, now I love you. What? Oh, I already brought hops out for that express purpose. That's true. You can grow tea now. That's very interesting. Because, like, doesn't Caroline do that in her garden? Leah and salads. It was so easy for me to fall in love with Leah. Oh my gosh. Because first off, she loves salad. And giving her that was easy. And also, second off, she's like a hardworking artist, you know, from the city. I don't think she's from the city. Can't remember. All right, let's go throw this pomegranate to the spirits of the woods. You're still getting the hang of being good at the game. So you usually just give Elliot 2 parsnips a week. That's perfect. I think having someone show up, be like, here, parsnip, and then leave, I think you're mystifying him, you know? Just be mysterious. Does he like parsnips? I'm not very good at this game either, which is remarkable for the amount of time I've spent playing it. I have not really tried to get good, but there's ways to be good at it. I just haven't invested any time in that yet. All right. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, get me. Get open. Excuse me? Bulletin? What are you so... I'm right-clicking and I'm left-clicking on this damn thing. Let me walk out and come back in. You find that most villagers like mayonnaise. So if you're patient, you can just give someone mayonnaise enough until they... That's wild. Well, finally, Jesus. Okay. The Enchanté bundle. Good to go. That's done. Oh, well, it's a gold bar. Why not? Okay, so I need a truffle. I have the pigs for them, but it is not the right season for pigs to go outside and look for truffles. And I am growing the red cabbage, so... Now, this is year 2, I think. I have no idea how to check that. Does it show it anywhere? Oh, it sure as hell does. I think by the end of year 3, like year 3 is, I think, when you get your evaluation done. A lot of people like beer, but not all of them. True. You looked up what to give them, and it's all stuff you can't get early on, but you have a lot of parsnips, and they're like a universal like. He's always like, this is for me, marvelous. There you go. Talking in coffee shops is good for friendships and romances. Yeah, there you go. You're going to try to give everyone all of their favorites this time. You start a list of likes and loves that are mentioned in the dialogue. It's not too long yet, though. Okay. You looked up what to give him. Yeah, how about that? I think that's great that he's... Hey, it's hard not to... It's hard to turn down parsnips. You're like, this is going to be a good solid meal. Yeah, some folks are not big on beer. I don't think Penny likes beer because her mom has a difficult relationship with it, we'll say. What up, Alex? Wish I could control the weather. That's wild, but okay. Oh, speaking of Penny, here she is. Anything to give you? You want a cup of coffee, girl? It's like 6:40, but do you want a cup of coffee? Thank you. This looks special. Oh, hi. You want to talk? If you find anything interesting, Gunther will gladly display it in the museum. He told me it's a special gift for those who donate. Stardew's a game you can play at your own pace. Exactly. You really don't have to worry about being good. It's not like a competitive game, you know. Oh, a red plate today. All right. Interesting. You like to picture your Stardew crush going home, putting yet another jar of mayonnaise in the pantry, and just opening up as like, oops, all jars of mayonnaise, right? Yeah, I don't like giving Shane or Pamela alcohol because I know they have a bad relationship with it, you know? I do the same myself. I always give Shane pizza, and I think maybe once or twice I've bought Pam a beer, but I usually give her like pizza or spaghetti or something. Okay. Oh, and you know who loves a spaghetti? Mr. Gus over here. I don't know if it's a love. Let's see. Pamela's looking good. I'm missing out on Demetrius a little bit. Miss Evelyn. Oh, I love her. Doing good with the singles, to be honest. Except for Sam and Maru. I could throw enough pizza at Sam. Clint and Marnie need a little work. Imagine stealing... So, imagine taking Emily away from Clint. Damn. Just leave him to be lonely as hell. Who is on the bottom of my list? Oh, I haven't even talked to her. I only talk to him occasionally. I swear to God, I talk to Jazz all the time. I talk to her all the time. Pizza and spaghetti is the way to anybody's heart, I think. You somehow avoided optimization brain with this game, and you were just able to vibe. Yeah. I'm in the same mode myself, Magresta. You know? Your dumb lizard brain goes all, we gotta optimize it for minute one, so these games stress you out, I see. Yeah, I think the very nature of gardening... Nature laughs in the face of optimization. I've been looking forward to this beverage all afternoon. I hope it's a glass of water, Pamela. You did good with this one, kid. Thanks. Oh, I've already given him enough spaghetti this week. He's like, please, no more spaghetti. I there's nowhere to put it. You drop that list into the into nice things in case anyone wants it. Fabulous. Yeah, I think just naturally doing gardening, I'm like, you know. Gardening will stress you right the hell out because you should be doing everything all the time, every single day. Pizza is kind of the opposite of beer when you think about it, Tyler. It helps with beer, I think. Spaghetti on me, everybody. Who wants another round? Let's go. Everyone's like, oh god, the spaghetti girl's back. Jesus Christ. Hey, it looks like you could use a beverage. Okay. He's like, you look dry as hell. Your mouth is making weird sounds. It must be so cold for the poor fish. I wonder if fish hibernate. Maybe I should ask Demetrius. Gardening is about, like, doing everything all the time, always. And it can be quite miserable. Oh, girl, she didn't like pizza? She said it's a pretty terrible gift, isn't it? It's a pizza. I did not need meat on it. It's hard to get fresh food in the winter. Bet your farm is stocked pretty well with food, though, right? Did not know how much she hated pizza. What do you think about spaghetti, my man? Doesn't like spaghetti either. All right. 0 for 2. I know Shane likes it, though. You like talking to me? I guess I believe you. Maybe you're as weird as I am. Doesn't like pizza. But it may not be, like, great for vegetarians, but yeah. You eat pizza to sober up? It's the anti-beer. Leftover warmed up spaghetti is good. Yeah, I agree, to be fair. You can't handle growing plants in real life. Your wife bought you a bonsai tree. You got really overwhelmed. You let it die. Yeah. Indoor plants can be a lot. It's hard to start off with something like a bonsai tree. Also, that's a hard starting place. What's up, Lefty? Good to see you. A friend of yours hates spaghetti because he got it so much growing up. Yeah, spaghetti, hot dogs. I ate too much sloppy joes growing up, so I really don't like eating it. But lately, my dad's been changing it up, and he cooks it a little longer, so it's like less caramelized. Kayla, thank you so much for the 83 months. I hope you're doing well. So good to see you. How's your winter going? And Tyrannus, you don't understand. I'm a member of the dominant species on this planet. Nature can shove it, optimize the farm space from day one, or live with the feeling that you're missing out on an obviously vital resource. Woo, Lord. I know a lot of folks who got super into gardening a few years back because they were afraid that the world was going to end, which, I mean, it was a very viable fear. I got super overwhelmed by it because they tried to optimize it. And let me tell you, nature hates optimization. It will absolutely not do anything you expect it to do. And sometimes it do things that are unexpected but good. But sometimes it'll be something that's unexpected but all your crops have died and you don't know why, you know. So it's like, there's always next year, you know. You don't see getting sick of hot dogs. Every time you have a hot dog, you love them even more. How do you dress yours, Tyler? You had spaghetti so much growing up, but they can't make you hate you, spaghetti. If there's 1,000 spaghetti fans out there, Magresta is one of them. If there's one spaghetti fan out there, it's Magresta. If there's no spaghetti fans left on this earth, Magresta has left this mortal coil. Nature's optimizing for something different. What do you mean by that, Naja? You're visiting family in Wisconsin right now, so it's way too cold. It is cold up there, for sure. Put spaghetti on a hot dog? I'm sure somebody has. You're having a good time with Chrono Cross still. Excellent. Give me 1 sec. I gotta blow my nose because I feel like I'm snarfling a bunch. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Keep telling me how you like your hot dogs, though, because I know some folks like to put a pickle on there, and I find that interesting. You just mean that nature seeks a balance that humans are trying to circumvent. Yeah, optimization is not always balance, right? I feel so much better. Ugh. I think I had a bunch of powder in my nose from my makeup. You live in Chicago, so you usually have a classic Chicago dog. Mustard, onions, tomato relish, sport peppers. Interesting. Pickle and celery salt. I gotta try it with the celery salt. Sometimes you do without the tomato, though, or you do cream cheese and caramelized onions. That sounds very interesting. You had a Chicago dog when you went to Chicago and you get it? You wish Magresta would come, I'm assuming, back to Chicago. There's a place in Chicago that does mustard, onions, hot pepper, and french fries. That's a whole meal right there. You like the neon relish. I think they do that in Chicago. You like dill relish or sweet relish. But yeah, the best relish is that neon green stuff. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Naja. I think nature's always trying to even out it, and it doesn't have to work hard to do it. I think it's just sort of naturally at a state like that, and then we just sort of overturn things. The 24-hour train to Chicago was tempting. Interesting. It only takes 24 a day to get there on train, and then you could like sleep on the train. Is it one of those sleeper train things? So you could like have a little cart all to yourself. You like a hot dog wrapped in a cheeseburger quesadilla, topped with barbecue brisket, French fries, lettuce, onions, sriracha Cracker Jacks, and 816 sauce. Did you look to see what was the exact ingredients of the Kansas City taco abomination? Are we dropping frames? Oh my god, let me see. Okay, not on my side. Maybe I blew my nose so hard that it hurt your internet. It's possible. I hope so, Magresta, yeah. Hopefully you don't get there like just having slept and then you get to Chicago and you're like, okay, bedtime. You know? That's true. Any train is a sleeper train if you work hard enough, but I don't like sleeping in front of people. I would hope that you have like a little door you can close and go to sleep. Business has been slow lately. You should upgrade your tools. I could use the cash. Such a wild thing to say. Good night, Clint. The hot dog place you worked at had one that was brie, Dijon, and pear. People are doing all sorts of fancy stuff on a hot dog. A hot dog is such a funny like thing to dress up so wild. You did look it up because I was like the 816 sauce. But that is an interesting way to have a hot dog for sure. It is also an abomination. I didn't give any spaghetti to the wizard. Let's hit him with spaghetti tomorrow. Like the butterfly effect, but with blowing my nose, the chain of consequence murdered your ISP all the way on the other side of the world. Can you believe it? I really do. My sneeze was quite powerful. I was really honking. So, I think it's possible. Let's give this a little good luck ding for tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I think we're gonna do hot dogs on Sunday. Maybe we'll do hot dogs and cook cabbage. My mom wants to try some sort of new fancy cabbage recipe. And I need help from you all because we got from the food pantry, we got catfish, and I've never cooked catfish before. My mom says she doesn't think she likes catfish. But this is like Chesapeake Bay catfish or something like that. So if anyone has any reliable catfish recipes, they want to link them to me, or like I can screenshot some stuff or something. It was a sneeze that shook the world, Tyrannus. You had a hot dog and a Celtic font, I bet. It was. That sounds very Irish. Find a catfish taco recipe, yeah. We typically don't do fish tacos around here. We don't, only have ever had like beef tacos. Although, oh, I picked up my bear. Okay, Mom and I have done pork tacos before and turkey tacos, and I loved them. But that was with HelloFresh. And my dad isn't really into exploring flavors like that. That's why I think something that like, if I can bread and fry these, I think I might be able to get my folks to eat them. My brother doesn't eat stuff that like you can see that it used to be an animal. You guys usually have to disguise it. Put it in a sauce, put it in a soup. Like I made roasted chicken tonight and he won't have it until tomorrow when I put it in a soup. So catfish is a little too dry for you, but you might have cooked it wrong. Fried fish tacos are great in your opinion. Kind of like it's like tempura fish. Get yourself a big bag of Andy's fish breading. Cut the catfish into nuggets, bread them and fry them. Bread it and fry it, put hot sauce on it. Okay. A fried fish taco is very good. So as long as I'm frying it, I think it'll be good. Do you love catfish? It is essentially healthy, sweaty chicken tenders. Thank you. Okay, I look forward to it. And usually have it fried or blackened. Yeah, I don't know if my folks would do blackens. This is stuff. It's a Meyer link, but any store should have this. Okay. Andy's fish breading. Red, too, huh? That's interesting. Perfectly seasoned for fish and shrimp with paprika. I might try to make my own breading, but, you know, if this is really the go-to, maybe I want to, like, use up stuff we have because we have a lot of stuff. So I was thinking of trying to make stuff with the pantry. You did your grocery order and you can make pot roast on Sunday. That sounds extremely cozy, Naja. I think it's a good idea. If I can deep fry them... Ooh, I don't actually know if we have enough oil for that. I think I might have to like oven bake or pan fry. I don't think I can deep fat fry anything. We're really running low on oil. I used a good bit of oil today to roast the chicken. Breading is very easy to make. Yeah. Panko. I got the panko. And the eggs. I've done fried chicken and stuff before. So I'm very familiar with frying food. Salt and season the crumbs. Yeah. But I don't know if oh, Old Bay would be good in the breading. I have a ton of that. So I could definitely do that. Old Bay is good on any kind of fish stuff. When will my barrels of wine come back from the war? You get you one day, you'll get all of you. Wow. Someday. I mean, you make Chicago sound like a great time, Nasha. Link, I'm at my wit's end, and I desperately want to make Coco No at the saloon. But I have no way of getting coconut. Damn, I just fermented one of my coconuts. That's fine. I can go to the desert anytime. Okay, so now that we got a bunch of hay, it should auto-feed the girls for me. So you can continue to be negligent. So they should be in a better mood today. Hello, dinosaur. I wonder if the dinosaur ever gets big or if it just stays cute and little like that. Typically, creatures get big and not so cute. You know. Every Torchic becomes a Blaziken at some point. Whenever you've lived somewhere other than Chicago, you've been miserable. Yeah, I think it's the humidity that you like and the temperature and everything. I'm very happy here, temperature-wise. You know. This suits me very well. I love having 4 seasons. It's so great. If you go to Chicago, Don't let anyone trick you into drinking Malort. I've heard about Malort. This is you jumping in front of a Swedish, potentially, bullet? Yeah, ain't Malort that stinky liquid? It's stinky. It's like a prank liquid, basically. Don't eat the hops. This is vile. Don't do that. Seasons are so underrated. I love having seasons. It's so great. A little bit of spring, a little bit of summer. And then the fall and the winter. I like seasons being long enough that, like, you can kind of get sick of it, honestly. I get sick of winter and I get sick of summer. And they're usually, like, if I had to pick two favorite seasons, it would probably be those two. I love winter because I don't have to work on anything outside, and I love summer because I get to work on stuff outside. But I also hate summer because it's so much work, you know? But I miss it. I really miss it. Like, now I'm like, should I get an apple tree in real life? Should I just fire off and get me an apple tree? Like, put an apple tree in the backyard and don't tell anybody about it and just be like, oh my god, where'd that apple tree come from? Weird. Oh, I must have thrown an apple core over here like several years ago and then just not seen it. So strange. Well, it's here now. And we'll have apples in a few years. No, you have to drink Malorts. When your groomsman works at Malort? Propaganda. He brought a bottle on your audio guest book. You could tell when he had busted the bottle out because everyone left a message about how terrible it was. You remember making Adrian drink it too? What's the appeal? He was late to lunch. Oh, he stood you up. Mm-hmm. I get it. Fruit trees are kind of a pain. Lots of rotten fruit in your yard. Don't worry, I have raccoons, so they're gonna get most of it. The real prank alcohol is Everclear. Oh god. Yeah, that's like basically like nail polish remover, isn't it? There is literally no appeal. What is it made of? Is it like fermented fish or something? Oh, hold up, I gotta go turn this into some fabric. Hey, I got this freaking mill, and I'm not milling any flour or rice. What's wrong with me? Let me go put some stuff in my freaking mill. Forgot I had this. This woman spent like 2 days building and I haven't used it at all. So, where's my rice? Let me grab some rice. Oh, wormwood. Interesting. It's the Archon loaf of drinks. I don't know if it's healthy, even. I don't have any mail, which is good, because I'm checking my bag. Thank you. The appeal is comedy? Okay. That's a hell of an industry to get into, just for comedy. That's a hell of a job to get, like, I make the world's worst beverage that's around just for that. Today I was watching a tasting history video, and he was talking about Gallum. Gallum. Oh, hell yeah, okay, you can put a whole lot of it in there. No, don't eat it. Hell yes. Okay, that's great. Gallum is like fermented fish sauce, which a lot of cultures do. A lot of cultures do fermented fish. But this was like an ancient Roman kind of fermented fish. I forgot to sort my inventory out. And like the guy from Tasting History actually made his own fermented fish in his backyard by putting a bunch of fish in a jar with salt, and it turned out, you know, to not kill him, so that's great. Garum or Gallum? Something like that. So he made that stuff. Bravo to him. I just feel like there's so much that could go wrong with fermenting a fish in your backyard. The least of which is creatures could steal it from your backyard. I see. Malort was sold as medicine back in the snake oil days. I'm guessing so because I think they say that wormwood is good for this and that. But doesn't wormwood make absinthe, or is that something else? I don't know. You love it when the food you eat is technically non-lethal, yeah. Just like, you know, in this quantity, it won't kill you. It's like the hot chip that people eat just to suffer. Oh, well, when folks do the ghost pepper stuff, I'm like, are you sure? You want to do that? Or those like those jelly beans that taste like vomit. I don't want to do that. Life is difficult. I'm not going to make it worse by it. When I need to throw up, I will. I don't need that right now. I'm good. Let's go throw some pizza or spaghetti at a wizard and then maybe go to the mines and get stuff. I don't know. Mallard is wormwood and anise, which is a bit like absinthe, but without a sugar cube. So they put a little bit of sugar in there, huh? Okay. But yeah, I think fermenting fish is something a lot of cultures do. And when you do it right, it doesn't like have a funky little flavor or something. Oh, the boy! Pizza time. Enjoy. Sam is trying to do a kickflip. You got this, brother. Keep practicing. You'll get there someday. It must be hard to want to skateboard, but you live in a park where there's like you live in like a place where there's no park, there's no like rails to grind on or whatever. You can't really use it to get around town. Like that must be difficult. Tangentially related, you've been getting into canned fish lately. Oh, what? Did I miss the bookseller yesterday? I think I did. Okay, what have you been doing? What kind of fish have you been getting into, like sardines and stuff? This is already when Tina wants to taste barf. Barf? Soda? Oh, it's already bad because it's soda. That's horrible. 2 women on your local radio station ate the spiciest gummy bear in the world, if you recall correctly. And it sounded awful, but it was for a fundraiser. Yeah, I think that's why a maple bar, that sounds delicious. I think that's why mostly folks do that kind of thing, is, you know, as a challenge or something. You don't understand the joy of seeing a streamer eat something they hate. You'd rather see them eat something they love. Some folks like that, I think it's called schadenfreude. Seeing somebody suffer, even if you like that person, you're just like, so that's what it's like, huh? Okay. Sardines mostly. Yeah, I think they have some like really beautiful sardine tins nowadays. I think they're getting very creative. Would you like a potion, sir? Okay, it's got interesting properties. I believe the townsfolk are afraid of me. It is unfortunate, but I suppose it is human to be afraid of the unknown. You know, I haven't tried sardines out. A lot of people love seeing that, but you don't particularly care for it, yeah. Well, there are some folks who enjoy tormenting the streamer, but maybe in a playful way, you know. And some folks who enjoy taking care of streamer, but mostly in a playful way. That's gremlin energy used to make me stand up when I'm doing my makeup, yeah. Just silly chaos. Oh, a gift for the missus. Oh my god, we have to go. We gotta go to the mines. We need some crystals for this raccoon to give to his wife so they can make more babies. They already have 3 babies. Ah, yes. Thank you for my drinks of water. You like seeing people thrive and enjoy good stuff, but sometimes a good jump scare tickles you, yeah. You like suffering in video games as long as the streamer likes it. So, yeah, like the crowd control stuff, right? It's just like, well, I'm allowing you to do certain things in the game. So, you know. You can't feel too bad about it. Hold on, I got my streaming window open. I want to hide this. There we go. I don't like looking at my stats and stuff while I'm streaming. Freaks me out. How is my how's my little my orchard of oak going? I have a little oak and orchard. Oh, it's not growing because it's winter. Look at my maniacal oak resin orchard. Someday it'll be something, I tell you. Some damn day. But I'm wasting precious mining time. Let us drink the coffee. It might be quicker to go to the bus stop. Let's go to the bus stop route. People love a good throw water balloons at the clown stream. Now, wait a minute. That sounds like a fun stream I could do. Little clown makeup. Make a small trebuchet. Catapult water balloons at myself. Okay, to the mines. We have to go to the icy part of the mines to get those frozen ones. I think that's down at level like 80. I may be wrong. It could be not 80. This might be the hot part of the mines. Oh, damn, it's the hot ones. There are a lot of cool chests here, so we're going to check that out. Ooh. Don't waste too much time down here. Yeah, let's see if we can get those frozen geodes. That's going to be the most difficult thing to do. So this is like new to Stardew from that latest update, the 1.61. Maybe they're at level 70? Ah, it's nice and cold. Great. These raccoons are the greatest addition to my life. They mean everything to me. In real life, I would like to not see raccoons anywhere near where I live. But in this video game, they're just too precious. People like messing with streamers, you'll never understand that. Anyway, what the word mines is now pee pee poo poo. Okay, we're deep in the pee pee poo poo right now. Level 70 of the pee pee poo poo. And down here, I'm going to find some rocks that this raccoon wants to give to his wife. His raccoon wife. So there's that. We have to go down another floor in the pee pee poo poo at least to find it. Which was, by the way, this is a redemption no one asked for, but it seems like folks are enjoying. It happens at just the right time, honestly. Raccoons are dope. You just have to be wary of foamage. Yes, if they have rabies, that can be problematic. Quest noted, all raccoons will now hang out under my house. They already do. I think they live in this big oak tree that's in the backyard. Just technically, like, a little bit over our foundation line. Our property line. So it's not our tree, but I mean, it's, like, really big and right next to the house. So. And I think they live up there, and I think they love eating my neighbor's trash. My neighbor does not secure his trash cans. That's alright, except for when they like, strew all his trash all over our house. That's less okay. Because I don't want to know what he's eating. It's none of my business. I think the... Oh, no. I think the geodes we want are inside these rocks. So, do I have bombs? I do. Let's find a nice bomb... a nice rock-dense area and blow some stuff up. Can't believe it's already 6:10 p.m. in the video game. And it's already almost 6 p.m. in real life. Any geodes? Absolutely not. Okay. We need a Skeletor. Here we go. Oh, to have a raccoon wife. I know. I think it's so freaking cute that they're like a little family. It's too precious. And he needs like fruits and gifts and things. Ugh. So precious. Things to feed his little family. Little potted goods for the winter. Oh, hold on now. Yep. How many times the average Stardew stream? That time in the game and time in real life are the same. I wonder, Tyler. Probably it's gotta be a few times, right? You haven't seen your raccoon buddy in a minute, but then again you spotted a random coyote skulking around your neighborhood the other day. Interesting. That is wild. But not unheard of. He could have made his way over. I don't think they're typically, like, endemic to your area, but, like, they could still come by. You never know. They're industrious little creatures. This is one of the best songs in the Pee Poo Poo Poo, I think. Such a good one. I love the xylophone music. I think it's great. A little, like, maracas going on. It's very good. I like this percussion. Alright. Another bomb, please, because I'm too lazy to do all this myself. Speaking of which, can I make some bombs? Hell yeah. 2 of them. Let's go. Another level. We can make it. We can make it if we try. Oh, thank goodness we got away in time. Alright. Finally, a frozen geode! That's exactly what I need. I do want to cut this one down. We're gonna need quite a few of them. You gotta go. You're going on a dumb walk for your dumb mental health. That is so great for you, Tyler. Enjoy your walk. I think it's gonna be lovely. Oh my god, another frozen geode. We're doing so well. We'll probably still have to leave the pee pee poo poo soon, though. But enjoy your dumb walk. Yes, I kind of regret not taking a walk today, but my legs are a little sore. So I didn't do my yoga today, too. You know what I did? I think I was like, I would rather watch YouTube videos in bed today, so I gotta get back on the horse tomorrow. We've seen a few coyotes where you're at. They're starting to urbanize in your area, so they're trying to find quieter places to chill. Okay, interesting. I had no clue. Did I get hit by that? I might have. No wonder there's so many bats coming to kill me. I am blowing up their home. I would be mad too. It's like, that's too much damn noise. You walk a lot in the summer? You do a good 8 miles sometimes. That's a lot, Lefty. That is a lot. For me, like, I just do a lap around the neighborhood, then I gotta go sit down. I'm gonna get hit, I think. Oh, shockingly no. What about that? Yeah, for me, 1 lap around the neighborhood and I'm huffing and puffing. So I have to sit down after that. But that could just be because I need to do a bit more work myself and get stronger legs and all that. Which is why I'm going for the walk. In reality, you blame Tyler Perry on coyotes? Why is that? If you're on a mental health walk, that's a 4-hour walk. Whoa. That's a lot. But it helps, right? You feel really good by the end of it. I think if I did that, I wouldn't be able to go for a walk like for a day or two. I'd have to like rest for a few days. But my legs are not too strong. Well, my knees are not very good NRL because my posture is very forward. So I'm literally learning how to stand properly these days. I actually have to book physical therapy this month. I'll get around to it. So that I can talk to somebody who can, help show me the tips and tricks. 4 hours is probably getting on for like 12 miles. Whew, that's a lot. But if it does your brain right, I think that's fabulous. I used to take very long walks with Stella back when she was just a little puppy. We gotta leave that pee-pee poo-poo soon. But I used to take very long walks with her. I would walk her all the way around the neighborhood and then also to the park. And then walk her around the park and then come back home from the park. So I used to have a very strong lower body. I don't know if my knees were any better at the time. I don't recall having any complaints. Oh, I really gotta go back to the park. Oh, back to the house, don't I? Let's leave. But not without that. Okay, now we're leaving. Weightlifting helped you make you want to walk, I see. You felt more confident about your ability to walk. Interesting. Well, I'm doing it because I love playing Pikmin tests. I'm taking a lot of walks because it's like, well, one, it's good for me. It's good for my heart. Like you were mentioning, it is a cardiovascular thing in a row. It's good for my heart. And heart stuff runs in the family. So I want to keep my heart good and strong. And also playing Pikmin. I love playing Pikmin Bloom and growing my little creatures. So, Tyler Perry moved into your town and built a production studio very close to where you stay. And now a lot of new... Oh, because the construction, it's kind of like shaking up all the creatures where they live, huh? Okay. Position 1, Tiny. I think we got a little out of whack. Position 1. Here we go. Can we see a little Stella photo sometime? I will see if I can find them. She used to be so small. It is so cute. She was like this big. When she was a little puppy, when we first got her, she was this big, sitting on my lap. Actually, I had her right on my lap, and I was like, oh my god, I hope you stay tiny forever. And she did not. She became a full-size freaking beagle with too much damn energy. But she was itty-bitty. Take care of yourself and get your little Pikmin planting those flowers. It feels so good. So, like, before I had Stella, I was playing Pokemon Go for that same reason, because I was like, I need to force myself to get out. So now I have to force myself to get out to walk the dog, but I also enjoyed, having the Pikmin in my back pocket. Pokemon Go, you have to like look at your phone and do stuff on it, and I couldn't do that with a dog, so I stopped playing Pokemon Go basically the second I got the dog. But with Pikmin Bloom, is this that damn sad music again? Jesus, I thought there was more tracks. With Pikmin Bloom, you can just like go for a walk. Well, you don't hit go for a walk. You're like, start planting flowers, boom. Put it in the back pocket, start listening to something on YouTube, and come back home and it's like, oh, all my Pikmin grew. Now I can pluck them out. And I met my flower planting goal for the monthly challenge. Now only Tiny's tiny. Yeah, Tiny better stay tiny forever. You hear that little guy? I don't want to see you grown to be 8 foot tall or whatever. Okay, so I have some more stuff to ferment. Thank God. We have a bunch of these hops. Sad music for the depressing Pokemon Go! We need to get away from this sad music. Let's go to our fermentation station. Get out of here, sad music. Remember tiny little Stell Bell? That dog would pee on my bed. I would be so mad. I'd have her up here on the stream and she would pee on my bed. No respect from this animal ever. Now she respects me. Thank God. But like, I don't know what made her think that was a good idea. I need to dump out my inventory. It is the best incentive. Being able to put the phone away, it's great. Because like, I also don't want to always be looking at my phone while I'm walking. I feel very unsteady doing that, you know? So being able to not look at the phone is fabulous. Because I'm always looking at my phone anyway all the time. I need a break. Was I talking about Pokemon, not Pikmin? I used to play Pokemon Go. Now I play Pikmin. So I was talking about Pikmin technically. You're still good to post the Pikmin emote. Okay. I have this fairy dust and I should use it. Eventually. Okay, I can now start saying the word mines again because the pee-pee poo-poo redemption is over. That's right, Ryan. You should do that. You should clean off the treadmill. You know what? Just do a little walking. Have your phone set up there so you can like listen to something or watch something. You know, I saw these cool videos on YouTube. Of course, where you see, like, where else do you see a video? I saw these cool videos. Someone did a thing where you can sync, like, you can train for a 5K or something like that by walking along with Link from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I thought that was really interesting. Yeah, rip my pizza comforter. That dog tore it up with her nails and peed on it. Couldn't believe she did that. But it was fascinating. I think I posted it in the fitness section of Discord. But they have, like, basically you could get on your treadmill or something like that, or maybe walk in place if you want to, and have that video so it kind of feels like you're walking with Link. Okay. I should have expected that as you're looking at your phone. It kind of feels like you're walking with Link through Hyrule, you know. Thank you, Tiny. You have a TV and you set some stuff up. You just need to do it. Hey, that's a big ADHD thing. I get it. Hey, how is that going, by the way? When are you going to hear back about your diagnosis, Brian? I swear to God, these little fruits should be growing something. I don't know why they aren't. If you have bad knees and access to a treadmill, walking on incline backwards is a good way to strengthen them. Fascinating. Who'd have thunk? Okay, what else to ferment? I guess technically this is like... Is this fermentation? Is making beer fermentation? Or is aging beer fermentation? It might both be fermentation. I was not showing up as live for you. That's very strange. Well, I have certainly been live for the past little bit. I've been live for 2 hours. Did I silence my alarm and not take my meds? You joke with the doctor that if you get a certificate, you're going to frame it. The doctor thought it was funny, but your mom doesn't think it's funny. You might have seriously considered homelessness for Stella for peeing on the blanket. It's just a thing animals do sometimes. I'm sure your little creature sometimes pees on the bed too. It's like, what are you gonna do? Now, the fact that she did it on camera, she also pooped in my room, slightly off camera. I was like, why are you this way? I don't get it. So, when your cat's protested your stepdad by peeing on his clothes and where he sat, she's still kicking and pees on his stuff stashed in your dad's old shop. Why is your cat in your dad? This is why you don't let dogs in your bed, yeah. Yep, I get it. For me, because my folks let the dog on their bed, there is no way to get my dog to not be on my bed. She thinks every bed is now her bed. Ooh, we have that milled rice. Hell yeah. Rice flour. You're also a bit of a cat person. She let the kitty cats on the bed? At least she could have done it on camera. I mean, the way it would have been an animated emote within a day. Now, they didn't have animated emotes back in the day when I had Stella, or when I first got Stella. But it's an animated emote of my dog pooping on my bed. Would have been wild. Hey, how about that, Keto Bite? Good on you. You are certified ADHD. I'm ADHD as well. I just took my Ritalin. It's going to get me through the rest of the show without me getting a little too wacky, you know? You nail the test. Excellent. I hope that the diagnosis gives you some comfort and also like helps you pursue some ways to manage it if that's something you're interested in doing. It'd be fun to have VR headsets easily wearable for running, right? Imagine running paths in Hyrule like an adventure. The further you go, the more you see. I think so too. That would be so cool. I would love that. You know, to get that kind of feeling, Ring Fit Adventure does a similar thing like that too, which I also want to get back to. I love Ring Fit. Sometimes it's a little intense though. Like some of the squatting challenge stuff, it's like, damn, can I get a break, please? This is a lot. Did I not get any milk? Excuse me? Oh, I didn't pick it up. Okay. You know, my mom was telling me that our local grocery store was out of eggs, and they posted a sign on it that was like, due to the avian flu thing that's going around, we're out of eggs. Has anyone been seeing any of that stuff come up? Where you are? You've never had a cat pee on a bed? They do it sometimes. This Irish YouTuber I was watching, she does gardening stuff too. She had to put a plastic shower curtain thing. You know, the shower curtain liners? She had to put that on her bed to get her cat to stop peeing on it. Then she'd take it off, trying to get, like, the cat to just sort of not do it without there being a curtain there, because she thought the cat should be responsible. But the second she took it off, the cat was peeing on her bed again. Wild. You're getting an MRI again, but you have some pain meds to help with the pain. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I just came here. You're still struggling with that. Your mom's dog tries to dig up the covers on your bed, but she is a 6-pound Yorkie, so it is cute rather than destructive. My dog tore the stitches out of the quilt I used to use, NRL. This quilt that one of my mom's friends gave me back in, like, the grad school days, like 10 years ago. Ah, the cat isn't fond of any change, I see. So the man is a big change. Beer is fermented, spirits are distilled, and Manny says unfermented beer is piss water. That is wild. No peeing, but she did vomit on the bed once. Oh no, I hate it when animals do the puking. You haven't seen it yourself, but I'm hearing it more and more. Oh yes, okay, the bird flu thing, right? You've seen it up here, but not personally. We had a sign like that, but it was more like, that's why it's expensive. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it was just straight up outs. Hello, Muddles. What's going on? Love that little mop garden emote. So cute. You liked my Ring Fit morning streams. If I ever want to do that again, maybe I will. I wake up early though, y'all. I'm up at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, sometimes 6 o'clock. So the one thing I don't want to do, to be fair, is ruin someone's stream streak, because I do like a 30-minute stream in the morning and they're like, what happened to my 250 stream streak? You know? Your Costco had recalled eggs from November in your area. That's right. I think ours did that a little while back, but that was because of salmonella, I think. And they did it that day. You don't see anything about the eggs, but every brand of tomato puree is out of stock. Tomato puree? Why is that, Ketabite? Also, hold on, I'm gonna get short again. Okay. You haven't been to the grocery store in a couple weeks. Gotcha. But you have been hearing about it, Tess. Might be time to start eating chicken replacements? Maybe. Hey, catfish, let's try it. They said you should have no pain anymore, but you're still feeling pain, right? Yeah, to be fair, that's the one thing is like if I do a random stream in the morning, feel like that would really put a monkey wrench into things. But I could do Ring Fit like 30 minutes before the show and then do my makeup or whatever on the show, I guess. But I eat right before the show. Damn it, Tiny. The ads got you. I'm so sorry, Muddles. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are we back from ads? I am blocking it somehow with some kind of thing. Oh, I just ruined this window. Okay. Shoot. Shucks and darn. Hello, Muddles. I said hello to you. We're back from the... Okay, thank you. Hey, Pat. Not bad. Hi. I was just saying that I love that little mop garden emote. It is so freaking cute. Super duper cute. And Tess, do you know Muddles? How about that? Thank you for gifting that sub. Oh, there it is. Position 1, Tiny. There we go. We didn't need to be zoomed in that much. Thank you so much, Tess, for gifting that sub out to Muddles. Very sweet of you. And now you don't have to see any ads for the next month, and you get some incredible emotes. We have a ton of brand new emotes featuring our little channel mascot, Tiny, here. Muddles is the sweetest. Oh my gosh. Thank you for coming by, Muddles. And also you as well. Hey, Pat, not bad. That's very impressive, Tess. And also, thumbs up. I hope that doesn't make the camera zoom in on me. But yeah, we were just talking about eggs in this recent avian flu thing. My aunt used to work at the Center for Infectious Diseases or something like that. I don't remember I think the NIH. But not on bird flu. I think she did Ebola. She didn't invent Ebola, but she worked on, you know, mitigating the spread of Ebola, and also she was working as a nurse during the outset of the AIDS crisis as well. So one of my cousins asked her if she had heard anything about this bird flu thing, and she was like, "I'm trying not to hear more about it because I'm afraid they're gonna ask me to go back to working at the NIH to help with it." And I was like, "You are fully retired," but she did get asked to come back at the outset of COVID, so it's very possible. Wait, so this is just rice? So this isn't rice flour. It's just rice. Okay. That's what happens when you mill it, I guess. It's important work. Yeah, she was doing some very impressive good work. But she's like, bird flu's a little out of my range, so she hasn't actually heard any news about it. Why would she make Ebola? I guess my phrasing wasn't right, huh? All right, we have plenty of time to go to the mines and try to find what we're working on right now, in case you're joining me right now. There's a little family of raccoons that lives south of our house, and they need some geodes. So I'm trying to get a whole bunch of geodes together for them. Tess told you good things about me. Of course, he had to come by. I appreciate that. And today is my chill day. It's my Stardew Valley day. I think I should put this with my basement. Okay. These mice make you so happy, and they're the seasonal variants. Tiny will go back to wearing his usual green sweater at the end of January, but right now he's enjoying some festivities, as you know, as you can see. All right, we're gonna store all this. You know, I'll never be able to ferment this much ale. I think I'm gonna sell this ale. Oh, we gotta sell the cheese too. We'll do that. We're checking to see if you have some kidney stone pieces still in there. I hope they can get rid of that stuff to skim here. I'm sorry I've been suffering through that for this long. It's awful. It's truly awful. I can't even imagine the pain of that. My brother had, like, I think, some kind of stones at some point, and he said it was unimaginable pain. I don't have a place for storing my oak resin, oddly enough. Alright, to the mines! The ancient mines. You know, I do want to make sure I have some pizza on my first bar. Because if I get hurt, I don't want to go fishing around for something that's going to make me feel better. It's Raccoon Wife Day, indeed. I'm trying to get gifts for this raccoon's wife because that's the cutest thing ever. Hey, you know what? Speaking of gifts, let's give some spaghetti to this dwarf who lives over here. I don't know if he likes spaghetti. Hus Nemus Mia homie. I'm the homie, I think that means. So that's great. I don't know what the rest of the stuff says though. So we'll keep on keeping on. So I think it was level 70 that has the ice stuff. Yeah. Let me get a sip of water too before I keep going on too long. You are the homie. Thank you, Tess. I appreciate that. Back to the drippy mines. Getting drippy. I don't have the materials to make bombs, so this will take a little bit. Oh, homie is Dwarf War. Thanks for the spaghetti hookup, right? I mean, I would probably say the same thing too if somebody was like, oh, you're hungry? Here's a plate of fresh made spaghetti. That's great. You always meant to see if you could decode what he says. I thought at some point, am I losing my mind, Jackie? Because I thought at some point I did. I thought like if you got his friend level up enough, he would like speak English or something. Or like you just understood what he was saying. Don't know though. There has to be, there's probably a cipher. You get items to do it for you, but you meant the long way. Oh, okay, gotcha. You meant doing it the long way. I think it's probably a cipher where it's like maybe each letter is moved like X amount of degrees. Is it a Stardew in Roller Coaster Tycoon Day? Well, I'm trying to be good and just play Stardew Valley. Making fresh pasta is so fun. I've never made fresh pasta before, like from scratch. You mean? I've only ever used the boiled noodles, but I feel like making some ravioli from scratch would be great. Or making some like egg noodles, because those could be whatever shape, you know. I'm sorry, Just Game Hero. I bet it's no fun, and you already got a lot on your plate that you're grappling with. So, I hope you're at least doing something fun for yourself. When's the next time your folks are gonna come for a visit? Or have you been playing any games lately too? I think you've been working on a big one, like Elden Ring or something. But I'm doing okay myself. I've had a great day. Well, I've been having a bit of a lazy day. But I did do some towels today, and I found my dresses at the bottom of my towels bin. So I'm going to wash all of them so I can wear pretty dresses again. So the pasta's not really worth it, to be honest, but it is fun. You still do it from time to time. Plus, you have the pasta maker. You might as well use it, right? Meowdy, Ewan, good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, too. I feel the same way. We were talking about gardening earlier, right, McCresta? Like, it's not economically viable to grow most things you can grow. Like tomatoes, you would get cheaper tomatoes at the store that you can actually grow them. Unless you're going to get like some big honking ones you want to sell. It's usually like more of a loss when you take into consideration soil amendments, water, time, all that stuff. Usually gardening is operating at a loss, but it's fun to do. So I say keep making that pasta, you know. Brings you joy and it's fun and tasty. You may as well. Yeah, you have good luck, Tyrannus. How have you been today, Ewan? What's new? It's nice for filled pasta like ravioli because, yeah, you can put whatever you want in there. What's up, Odin? Happy New Year to you, too. Yeah, you can make custom fillings. You can put, like, whatever in there, Agresta. Have you been getting wacky with it? I feel like maybe some goat cheese and caramelized onion would be a good filling or something. You watch YouTube these days, you feel like you can't get up. I getcha. Oh, the pain is that bad. That sucks. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe you'll be able to get back to gaming once your back is feeling a little better. Or, you know, when your kidneys are feeling better. Hold on. Okay. There are some veggies you can find seeds for that aren't common in stores. True. Tomatoes from the store are bland. That's right. You can get good flavor from canned tomatoes. Yeah. And different varieties are fun to grow. You're right about that, NRL. Like, you can get some real funky tomatoes. You can get, like, funky vegetables that it's, like, difficult to transport them so they don't stock them at the store. Or it's, like, a variety that looks weird but tastes good, but they don't want to sell stuff that looks weird at the store because folks won't buy it, you know? Can't wait to try my sweaty chicken tendy filled ravioli. It's gonna be good, I tell you. What do you think? Catfish would make good ravioli? Who knows? I gotta find a way to use up a lot of catfish. They give us a lot of catfish. So we'll see. It's probably not gonna be a good ravioli, but I have seen lobster ravioli before. I feel like that's a very interesting, like, kind of elevated ravioli. I do like making like a nice pink sauce from scratch when you do ravioli. That's really good. Kind of prefer that to a like a red sauce because I feel like I have red sauce all the time with spaghetti. I want something a little different, you know? Something with some lemon in it. You check the seed site and they have 34 types of tomatoes. You know when they have those kind of tomatoes here? There's a local store that does the tomato tornado. And they sell starts of tomatoes. Like, it's just sort of like the infant form of the plant, but you don't have to worry about like checking the seeds and starting it early and all that stuff. I love visiting the tomato tornado. It's my favorite weather pattern. Love lobster ravioli and brown butter. Brown butter is such a good sauce. So good. Oh, you gotta find an outfit? Are you two going out? You having some dinner tonight or something? Going somewhere fun? Get that outfit on. Have a good time when you're out there. And maybe we'll see you when you two get back. You wish we did that? It's great. I mean, it can be a little expensive, but I was able to pick up some lemon boys. They had a bumblebee variety last year. It's great. Bumblebee baby tomatoes. And those lemon boys, I had the most lemon boys this year. I think I had maybe one red tomato. Everything else was lemon boys. And you know me, I love calling anything a boy. So if a tomato can be a boy, that's great. Going to the holiday party. You gotta match her looking good. Of course. Yeah. Gotta dress up. You two have fun at that holiday party. Fry a catfish fillet for everyone in the household and season it with lemon and pepper. That is a good combo. Very basic, but very good. I wonder... Because when you say lemon... I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I probably will say this and everyone's going to laugh and think it's a dumb idea, but my mom really does like schnitzel. So I wonder if I can like schnitzel the catfish. It's possible with like mustard? Okay, you're planning on planting some... I knew somebody would laugh. Well, Mal, you can't schnitzel a catfish? That's crazy. You don't know if that's a bad idea or not. That's fair. But you're planning on planting better boys in the spring. Tomato naming conventions are terrific. I love that. That sounds awesome, Pat. Not bad. That sounds great. Yeah, anything that's named something boy, I have to buy it. And you know, we didn't grow, I don't think we grew like any cherry tomatoes this year. My mom had like a little bit of a health scare earlier this year where she found out she had diverticulitis. And they were like, don't eat strawberries anymore and no more tomatoes. But like when it came to planting season, we've always grown tomatoes. So we just had to grow a few more and just hope that it doesn't hurt mom's tummy. And so far, so good. But we didn't pick up any of the little ones because my mom was like, I know if I have a little tomato, if I have a cherry tomato, I'm going to eat the whole thing, seeds and all. Maybe if we get a big tomato, it'll be less seed dense. And she could like scrape them out or something. So. Oh, you're right. You can't schnitzel a fish because schnitzeling requires beating something to be thinner. And if I beat that fish, it's going to disappear. Okay, good point. I don't want to walk all the way back. Knit them all into a cursed dress. That would be wild. The dress would fall. I could not wear that dress on stream because it would fall off and I would lose my stream. It also would be cold. Ugh, a fish dress. Ugh. What a schnitzel for whale. I would feel bad about eating a whale, I think. I know some cultures eat it and stuff, but I would feel bad about eating a whale. I think personally, I loved seeing him and dredge and honking my little horn at him. So, welcome to the image. Thank you, Ewan. I appreciate it. You know, somebody had to say it. And I'm glad it was you, Ewan. So I think we need 5 frozen geodes and like 8 regular geodes. So before I collect any of my daily stuff, let's go check in on our little raccoon buddy and destroy this tree. This little baby tree that's growing. I don't need it. It is in my way. Die. Australia begs to differ. Okay, the Aussies are doing crispy schnitzels. Now, beer battering catfish sounds like a good idea. You do hope to one day live where you can grow some foods. I hope so too. Even if it's just indoors or like up on a terrace or something, I feel like communal gardens should make a comeback, honestly. I think we should be growing food and sharing it with each other all the time. I love it because in the summer, my mom's yoga students bring in food and they do like little here's what I grew swaps and stuff. So We always get some bell peppers and some eggplants and things like that. It turns out great. Okay. Cornflake crumbs, huh? Interesting. And Alpha 1 rice bran oil? Interesting. That's commie behavior, Tina. You can't have that. Come on! You know when it wasn't commie behavior? During like World War I or World War II. There was pig sharing programs. Learned about that today on Tasting History. You would like opt in and get a communal pig and feed them all the little scrappies. So, making my Magresta trap pot roast is a type of community. So, you're making an incredibly good pot roast so that Magresta will stay, right? A communal pig, yes. A communal pig. So everybody would like buy in to like owning a pig in their community, and then feed it their like vegetable scraps and stuff like that. Then at the end of the year, when the pig was fattened, they would slaughter the pig, of course. So I'm sure that was a very sad time. But then they had meat to eat. So a friend of yours is living on a rural property now. 50,000 square feet of land. Oh, I thought it was 50,000 acres. I was like, oh. And a farmhouse. You're looking forward to seeing what he does with it. That sounds like a lot of fun. How is like the internet access there? Are they able to like tap into that? You're gonna write down the recipe to pass on to your niece and nephew, and they'll be like, why is it called that? And you'll be in your rocking chair, sipping on a hot beverage like, let me tell you the story of why this is called the Magresta Trap Pot Roast. This is how I trapped my friend Magresta into living here forever. Oh, you're getting a lot of Chicago propaganda on X the Everything app. Is that what they're calling it these days? There's even FiberNet there? That's wild. I don't even have FiberNet here. Okay, 50 square feet is about an acre and less than a quarter. Okay, we have like maybe a quarter acre here. It's just like a front yard, backyard kind of situation, but you know. Still found a way to fit 30 garden beds that I'm now like, oh god, so many garden beds. You say more commie behavior in 2025. I'm telling you, community gardens. You're down to start one too. Hey, Pat, not bad. Let's do it. I just feel like, you know, again, so I've been listening to a lot of Tasting History. I just sort of put it on in the background. He was talking about how I think I watched both episodes back to back, so they're stuck in my brain and I can't parse them out. He was either in Britain or in the United States. Folks having their own victory gardens, which they called them, their own little at-home gardens, where they're growing food to supplement the rations that they're eating, outproduced the vegetable production of the country by industrial farming. Of course, industrial farming back then was not the industrial farming it is now. But the fact that folks, just by planting a garden at their own home, were able to capitalize on that space and use it for something good, and also kind of outdo the folks who were doing it for a living, I thought was so interesting, you know? It is difficult, though, let me tell you. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Growing food is hard, and it often is not successful. So, but if you gotta do it, I think it's a great idea. Plus, it's a cool way to share resources with your community, which I think is great. He said he wants a few sheep to graze and a greenhouse and fruit trees. Yeah, fruit trees take a long time to pay off, but if he gets into canning and stuff, he can keep that production for a good long time. You know, you can make good use of it. My mom really wanted to get wicked into canning last year. And, I mean, I don't know what we would have canned. Because we were getting, like... It was a bad year for tomatoes last year, so we were getting, like, maybe a tomato every few days. But not like, oh my god, so many tomatoes, what are we gonna do with these things? You know, not so much that we would have to do a big old canning spree. So, you know Victory Gardens, but you didn't know that fact. Isn't that interesting? Malcolm, wait, how was it? Malcolm the Community Pig, also coming soon. Bacon. You would teach the pig how to dance. Yes. Oh my god, that remind me. It makes me too sad to think about that. I would have a spider that would write, like, some pig above that. I love that that's what Charlotte... Isn't that what Charlotte from Charlotte's Web wrote? Some pig. Like, she wasn't even like, best pig ever. She's like, well, that's some pig. She didn't want to hype up the pig too much. I was always like, why weren't they investigating the spider? Why is it about the pig? You know? Canning, you suppose glass jars are a little more doable for the average individual. That's typically what's meant by canning these days, is the glass ball jars with that are like pressure canned or water bath canned. Usually is what they do, but it's still put in jars. You know, 99 empty jars and 1 jar with 4 tomatoes in it. I told Mama, we can't start canning stuff until you make a place to put our stuff. Let's do that first. And we're getting to it. We're actually clearing out room in the basement. Not for that purpose, though. Solely for the purpose of having less stuff. So yeah, Muddles, that's what they call canning these days. It'd be hard to do the industrial, like, sealing stuff yourself, you know? But these days, canning is usually like water bath canning jars of, you know, jellies and jams and pickles and things like that. Folks love it. Speaking of which, NRL, it's time to crack open the pickles you made. Let us know how they turned out. I would love to know. I want to make pickles, but every time I try to grow cucumbers, it turned out being like really pale and sad. They're like sad every time. And then bitter. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Let's can a few things ourselves, huh? I have a lot of fruit to work with here, but we can throw a few things and pickle cave carrots or whatever. Okay, we'll need to probably go see what fruit's on the trees. Sadly, Malcolm passed out yesterday. Very sad. Also, wholly unrelated, we're having pork chops for dinner. Bacon, anybody? Oh yeah, little cabbages. Oh my god, my little sweet gemberries are growing. Finally. Here's the unfortunate thing is, I don't think you can... Yeah, you can't do much with this. However, they are expensive. Maybe a smaller variety. Yeah, the ones we had were getting honking big. So I think they were like not pickling cucumbers. I think they were like snacking cucumbers, but you know. Yours grew nicely just by being on a balcony on the north face. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. So our front yard is south facing and the backyard is north facing. That might be probably why some of our stuff is struggling, but like, again, I don't need to like feed an army with our food. We're just trying to like grow some stuff for fun and eat some homemade stuff. We saw loads of stuff about Amish ways of canning. They have deep shells full of jars, food for like months and months, and 13 kids. That's what I see in a lot of canning videos, which that's somebody's way of life. I'm not going to knock it for sure. That's somebody's, you know, that's their culture and their custom and stuff like that. And I'm sure the kids help out a lot on the farm. See ya, Jackie. Have a fun time at that holiday party. Thank you so much for coming by today. And I hope you and Mist have a great time. And that you look I bet you look spectacular, honestly. The two of you. So that's usually what I see is folks with a lot of kids. Canning a lot of food. But it gives them a lot of confidence, I'm sure, having all that that food up on the shelf, knowing that they can take care of their family for a good long time. To each their own, you know. Pressure canning scares you. Yeah, I think if I do it, I would do the water bath stuff, Tess. Because you could make a bomb. You can accidentally make a bomb with your device. So you do have to be careful. Let's plant some more of these seeds, huh? I got room, so I might as well. So I thought, so this fruit says... This is a sweet gemberry. It says, it is by far the sweetest thing you've ever smelled. So I thought, I'm going to make the world's best jam or wine from this. And it turns out you can't. I think it's a quest item, so you can't actually, like, turn it into any other food product. And that made me very upset. Oh yeah, I tell you, it's my free therapy, Muddles. I love gardening so much. I'm a big dork about gardening. I love, 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 love it. Tomato IEDs. I thought you were saying IUDs. That's a different device. But an improvised explosive tomato, indeed. You're the opposite. You never have more than like 3 days of food. Yeah, you don't want a tomato IUD. Be bad with a copper IUD. That's a bad combo. But you don't want to make a tomato bomb. And you're the opposite, Magresta. You have never have like more than 3 days of food at once to your place. I think if I lived on my own, that's how I would be as well, Magresta. My folks, you know, they come from a different time, so they want to have abundance always, and that's why I'm like, we need to use up these canned goods. Do I have space in my front yard? Tomatoes need so much sun, it might be better if I could grow them south facing. So the front yard is all gardens, unfortunately, currently. All plants that my mama loves so very much. Now we might take down our old dogwood tree because it is dying slowly. It has a certain kind of lichen on it that's not doing well. Oh my. Why are the hobbits the best gardeners? Because they understand photosynthesis. Did you just come up with that on the spot? Because I've never heard of that, and that sounds so funny. Oh my god, you're fine, Tess. Don't even worry about it. So our front yard is mostly gardens. A little bit of grass in between them. So much so that I have to get a very small lawnmower to mow them. But I could ostensibly replace our dogwood garden with some raised beds of food. I was also thinking of putting an apple tree there, like a crab apple tree or something. You know what? My Aunt Eileen was like that. She had 1,000 different snacks in it. But also, she didn't have much of an appetite, so it was like that's mainly what she was eating is like a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of like this breakfast bar or something. But she always has a million snacks, and my mom loves having like 50 different kinds of crackers. And I'm like, these are going stale. What are we gonna do? I'm always trying to like cut up some apples and some cheese and stuff. Also, the ad break is starting soon. I should tell you if you're not subscribed, you might be seeing a minute 30 of ads. But tell me about your favorite snacks that was in your aunt's pantry growing up. I want to hear about it. My aunt had like 50 different kinds of snacks. Salty snacks don't survive the night. Yeah, if we have like cheese curls here, my mom's the one that brings it in the house. And I have to have a bowl of it at least. Full transparency on that, it's an old joke that lives right in your head. Hey, you know what, Muddles? That is your joke now. Okay? I love that joke, and I'm gonna tell my mom that joke on the break because she loves puns like that as well. I'm a groaner when it comes to puns, although I do love inflicting dad jokes on folks. I have a book of it right here. They're really bad. They're like really bad. But salty snacks, I get that, Magresta. Sweet things I can do in moderation, but salty things, if I have a bag of potato chips, I'm eating a little bit of that while I'm making anything else, you know. But yeah, never feel bad about giving me gardening advice, Tess. I do the same thing to everybody else. Literally, if someone is just like, oh, this and this didn't turn out, I'm like, you know. If you get tomato cages and make like one row of 3 to 6 plants, I could potentially get a bunch of tomatoes. Yeah, it's possible. I might have to get another raised bed in the front yard if we do that, because our soil is very clay dense. Where we live, our area is mostly clay. I wanted to read you a bad dad joke though. Oh, how do light bulbs say goodnight? Want to guess? Okay. Yes, we used to have to pay for puns, but yeah, now we don't have to. But yeah, that's not a bad idea, Tess. I can talk to my mom about it. Now, my mom has scarcity thinking. She's always worried that somebody's going to run up on our property and take food from us or something. So my mom has grown up in a time where she did not have a lot, and she has often lost everything. So I get it. I understand it's like a trauma response. So I think that's partially why she put the food gardens in the back. But like you're saying, the south-facing tomatoes could be extremely productive. How many tomatoes are needed for a tomato improvised explosive device? Why don't you Google it? And just kidding, the FBI will find you. So, how do light bulbs say goodnight, y'all? They say, I love you, Watts and Watts. I kind of love that. I love you, Watts and Watts. That's really cute. But I gotta tell my mom, why are the hobbits so good at gardening? Because they understand photosynthesis. Now, I will have to tell her who Frodo is. I don't know if she'll know that. My dad might laugh at it, though, because he loves The Lord of the Rings. Isn't that cute-ish? It takes 6, but now you've alerted your NSA agent. Yeah, you gotta watch out. They're on to you now. Oh, listen to this good tune, by the way. This is a nice one. What is this tune? Any Stardew Valley enjoyers know what tune this is? I love it. It's fanciful. So, Oh yeah, that's right. So I can't like jar these things. Isn't that amazing? This book usually has some really, really bad ones. We're gonna make a lot of money on these gems at least. Wait. I could turn this kind of busted one into seeds. Okay. I'm gonna sell this. Now, why did I take all these hops over here? They're supposed to go back in the thing. It's called Limbo in the Crimbo. Thank you for that, Manny. Why don't we do limbo at Christmas parties? Let's make that a new tradition, damn it. Oh, I see it. An unhopped barrel. Boom. That needs to be a new Christmas tradition. Don't eat the hops. I keep telling this poor bastard not to eat it. Okay. So I have some stuff to ferment. We gotta talk to the cows, though. Oh, and Enero had asked, I'm sorry, I didn't see this. I didn't think about responding to it till now. How does Stella feel about getting rid of the dogwood? I think she'd be happy with it, especially if we gave her more romping around room. Honestly. But I do get the joke. Dogwood, I understand, since she is a dog. Maybe she's jealous of the dogwood tree. Also, here's the thing. That dogwood is where our local family of bunnies kind of rears their young. So we have to be very careful about the season at which we take that tree down. And also the season at which we do stuff there. And of course they're rabbits. They'll find somewhere else to do their thing. But it is really cute sometimes to see, like, amidst all the weeds that are growing there, a few little bunny heads poking up. F them bunnies! Also, if I do grow food in the front yard, I better protect the hell out of it, because we have squirrels who love taking a single bite of a tomato that is not ripe yet and then throwing it on the ground. But I did learn from you all that the reason that— I'm sorry I'm gesticulating so much today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I did learn from you all that the reason why squirrels might do that, the reason why they take one bite of a tomato and then they throw it away, is they're looking for something to drink. And they're like sucking the juices out of the tomato. You're a bunny hater? How could you? Especially with those cute little bunny emotes staring you down. I do love our Bun Bun. We have a bunny rabbit in the neighborhood who I'm just like excited to see. He was out on Halloween. Yo, dinosaur egg. Hell yeah. This is a lot of stuff. This is like a million eggs. I like bunnies. I think they're very cute. Did I miss picking up the eggs or something? I must have. Well, I don't have enough stuff to process it, so we're gonna have to wait for kind of a lean egg day to process the rest of these. Let's see if they gave me any wool. We'll do that. Is that a bunny rabbit that explodes? Oh, it hit something with a hammer. I was like, exploding rabbit? Oh, bunny rabbits, they try to starve you to death for the first year that you bought your home. Were they eating up everything? That is tough. Bunny rabbits will do that to you. But they don't mean it. They don't know you're growing it for them. They have no clue. They're like, hell yes, what is this big ass grass that's growing here? Lettuce? I love it. This is awesome. Thank the bunny gods that this happened to me. Let's try to get that last frozen geode and some other geodes for our raccoon friends. That is understandable though, you know. I don't know. It's kind of like the deer here. But the thing is, when I see the deer, I'm like, oh my god, how majestic, a beautiful creature. I love it so much. And then, like, when I see the devastation they have wrought upon my family, I'm like, how could you do this? And also, they drop ticks. All the deer ticks that I have had to catch before they start biting me, you know. Sleeping on the ground is good for my back. It's best to look at the positive side of things. Okay. Would you like some apricot wine? This is a great gift. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. You're also a deer hater. I'm not a big fan of deer, but I love seeing them. Buns just wanna have nose. Oh, buns just wanna have nose. Yep. I think that was Cindy Hopper who sang that one, Bubbles. Let's go to floor 70 to get ourselves some geodes. I really ran into that one. I feel quite blessed. That joke came to me at the right moment. Yeah, they for sure try to murk your garden. I'm sorry. Rabbits will for sure do that. Now, was your garden at like straight up on the ground and stuff? We have raised beds, but let me tell you, that's the absolute perfect height for deer to eat. And I also saw some deer laying in my garden. Or just like kind of tromping in it. Yeah. Good joke, thank you. Feel pretty good about that one. Oh, carrot seeds. It's not a joke you can tell outside of context, like the photosynthesis joke, you know, or the I love you Watson Watts joke. But it is good when you run into one like that. So much you've helped feed 20 of their households. Oh, I got you. You've been hunting them too, have you? You've been feeding 20 households with all the deer meat. How about that? Well, that's a good way to make use of it, at least. My mom wanted to get like a little Nerf gun or something so she can angle at him from the bathroom or something. I don't know how my mom thinks she would be taking them out. What we usually do is just bring the dog to the basement and let her look out the window or the door and bark at the deer. So thank you all for the praise for my bad joke. I appreciate it. But you know, deer are just kind of a force of nature at this point. I do think that there's like it's you're allowed to hunt them at certain times in my state because they are unfortunately deforesting. They're like ruining the forest floor and getting rid of native forest flowers and plants that should be growing. They're like eating that and just leaving the English ivy, which is like colonizing the state. And also they're leaving room for kudzu. I don't think they eat the kudzu, so you're looking forward to visiting your friend in the countryside, but you've been too sick for a long travel for 8 to 9 months. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm so sorry you were sick for that long, though. That's like almost a whole year. That is awful. But I do hope maybe the countryside, that good country air will help you. No way, Manny. You have a tanner friend making you a jacket? Yo, that's kind of cool, though. That is a little cool. At least you're using up the whole creature, you know, if you have to take them out. You don't get deer in the garden because you have high solid walls in the middle of town. But you did have to stop your dad from feeding birds when he was around. Because seagulls are so massive, they were bullying the other birds. Yeah. Oh, yeah, seagulls, they could be brutal. Brutal. We went to a zoo the other day. The only animal they had was a small dog. It was a pretty Shih Tzu. It's a good one too, Larry. That's a classic. It's a classic. Well, I'm just glad my dog never gets a hold of all these creatures we got living around. We have foxes, we have deer. You know, as much as I begrudge hearing the foxes screaming during mating season, oh my god. It's just like, shut up. They are yelling so loud they sound like a baby or like a woman in distress. And so I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm on Neighborhood Watch. I'm like, what's up? Who's out there screaming? And it's like, oh, it's a horny fox. Of course it is. You know? So, but I love seeing them though. Sometimes they streak through our backyard in the wintertime. And you can really see them because the beautiful orange fur stands out really well. The screaming is so bad. It's like, why is that the sound you make when you want attention from other foxes? Like, I wish they'd go like, ooh, or something like that. That would be pleasant. I think we'd have foxes everywhere if they're like, oh, you know? In the middle of town is surprisingly not effective in deer defense. The walls will do it, yeah. Sometimes the deer don't care. They'll like walk in the street. They don't give a damn. Which as a fox say, it's usually like, ah! You have to show up for treatment 3 days a week for a couple of months now, so you can't really stay there too long, even if you can get there. Maybe go when the timing is right, like when you've just done those 3 days of treatment, or maybe during a holiday, because I remember when my dad was doing chemo, they did have like certain holidays off, so like he wouldn't get treatment that week or something like that. So maybe you can line it up with the holiday muddles. You don't like trophy hunting at all, but you do like making deer jerky. Yeah, I think my uncle does the deer jerky stuff. You never have the need for a whole deer, so let processors take the lion's share to feed the needy. I think that's very sweet, Manny. It's very sweet of you. Thank you for influencing Tina to sing and make a joke on the fly. Hey, thanks for making that clip, to be fair. Hell yeah. That's great. So yesterday we did a review of half of the games I played in 2024. Next Thursday I'll be doing the rest of it. And I have to tell you, it was so much fun to just sit down and chat with you all and watch clips of the show. That was so cool. You know? I really, really enjoyed that. I have to tell you, I couldn't talk after the show because I had been talking nonstop for 5 hours, which you would think is basically what I do every day anyway. But sometimes I let the game like speak for itself and breathe a little bit. But I was literally just talking nonstop. So it was challenging after it. But hey, I am not the worse for wear today. Still able to do the show today. It does remind me of the time we did the vegetable tier ranking streams. And the fruit ones. And I think we did nuts as well. Didn't we do nut ranking? We haven't done cheese yet. I know that. Which is an incredible food group. Thank you for being here to do the fruit time. I'm sure Mash would appreciate that, Manny. I do love fruit. I love talking about it. Fruit means a lot to me. So good. Sweet things? Amazing. Let me see if I can make a bomb real quick, too. Oh, no. Not enough. Oh, I need coal. Also, in about 5 minutes, I'll be taking my 7 o'clock break to feed the dog, so don't let me slack on that. Yeah, I feel like we did do nuts. I don't remember. It's somewhere in the highlights, I'm sure. Oh, was it legumes? I think it was legumes and seeds, technically, maybe. Because, like, nuts is a weird category. Because some things are legumes instead. We might have put some nuts in with the fruits and vegetables, because some nuts are fruits or vegetables, you know? Like legumes? Maybe we combine the legumes with the vegetables. It's hard. You weren't really a cheese person. You hate cheese until you made a vegan cashew cheese, and now you are a cheese person. You've had cheese and crackers every day for 2 weeks now, and you're like, it's Christmas. It's the law. You have to eat cheese at Christmas. Yeah. No, I refuse to acknowledge the American state, the American empire's decision that pizza is a vegetable. I refuse. I stand in defiance. We cannot feed children pizza and say it's a vegetable. Watermelons are big. I think they are berries. Maybe? Are they not gourds? I don't know. I do know that tomatoes and pumpkins are berries, so. What other things are berries that you wouldn't think? Let's make a bomb, huh? Just a single one. Because this is a good, like, dense chunk, I think. This is feeling dense. Real bombable area right here. And you know Link, we're playing as Link, of course, in Stardew Valley. You know Link has got to bomb a few things. It's in his nature. What if you use a cauliflower crust? Then I think you're a little closer to calling it a vegetable, but it is a food product, I would say. I wouldn't say it is a vegetable, you know. I mean, it doesn't even have vegetables in it. It's got tomatoes. And those are fruits. So the whole thing is absurd. Man, I tell you, the second we ruled that tomatoes were vegetables, that opened up the door legally for arguing that pizza's a vegetable. Not anything's a vegetable. French fries are healthy vegetable food. Pizza is actually a gourd. Yeah, there you go. Trust me. Trust me. In 3 years, that'll be a legal ruling. You did have some big food news. Grapes are technically safe for you, but you hadn't eaten any in about a decade because you once had a reaction that turned out to be aspirin you had that same day. You're back to having frozen grapes, and your life is... Frozen grapes and cheese sounds like a good combo there, game she plays. Pizza has grain and fruits, albeit highly processed. Yes. But you could call that a cake, maybe. Pizza could be a... I mean, it is a pie. But I would not say it's a vegetable. Okay. Where are we going? Bus stop, I think. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Did I get... Oh, I have the requisite amount of frozen geodes, so next we'll be hunting for regular geodes. Let me, Oh, it's just clay, okay. Confirm pizza's a cake. There you go. Okay, Nut and Legume Ranking was the official Tina name, or rather, Yes Nut November. That must have been at least... So that must have been 2023, huh? Damn, good for me. We should do more ranking streams this year, I think. We gotta rank all the cheeses. I think we've had enough time. If I acknowledge pizza as a cake, that means the ocean... No, the ocean isn't a soup because it is not potable. The ocean is not potable. And I think soups are man-made. I don't think there's any naturally occurring soups. Take that. Logically, you cannot defend that position. Soups do not occur naturally in nature. There is no soup that occurs naturally in nature. I will say that. I will firmly declare that. Snap it. Stop trying to crab things! I'm living in hell! Okay, here we go. I'm not living in hell anymore. It's okay, I was being dramatic. Just try it. Just try it. Soups are man-made. And the ocean is not. You trying to think what's so hard? Try it. You have 15 minutes because I'm going to go feed my dog. And that takes at least 15 minutes. Tell me one time in history that a comet has hit a tomato bush. And I might grant you that, but tomato soup doesn't. What you have there, my friend, is tomato puree. Not tomato soup. I'm only saying that because the naturally occurring soups haven't been discovered yet. That might be in that sub-ocean, hey Pat, not bad, that lives below the ocean, right? There's some sort of like ocean that runs underneath the ocean that we don't even know about. Space is big. Oh, we haven't found one yet. So my point still stands. There's no naturally occurring soups. Is grilled cheese and tomato soup pizza? Okay, I'm going to start playing some music. We're getting wacky with it, so... Wait a minute. Do y'all want to watch ducks on the break? When you were trying to like cheese, you made your own not quite sourdough pizza base. Try that with the cashew cheese. I think that's a brilliant idea. Hold on, let me pause this music. I think we should do ducks. Let me get over to the save thing. We'll save and we'll do ducks. I love this dorky music. This makes me want to learn how to play the banjo. The marinara trench. Maybe that's what it is. Hey, Pat, not bad. The marinara trench. Dipping some mozzarella sticks in that. Sounds so good. But no, the ocean is not a soup. If you drink enough of it, it will hurt you. I know you'll say that about soup too, but there's no good quantity of the ocean to drink. It's full of pee-pee. There's no soup that's got pee-pee in it, okay? That is debatable probably. Some people will be like, wait, my granddad makes a great pee-pee soup. I don't want to hear it. What I want to do is go over here for 1 sec. I'm going to set up the ducks for us, okay? I'm going to exit out of this one and set up ducks. So ocean has too much pee-pee in it. It's got living things in it. I don't think there's like a lot of living things in soup. And it's also not man-made, so it's not soup. And if you drink, there's no quantity of ocean that you can like consume as a meal that wouldn't hurt you. I know you could drink enough water to die, but there's no good quantity of seawater to drink. There's no good quantity that is meal-sized, you know. There are man-made lakes. Are those a soup? Y'all are going to out here die from some sort of algae or whatever. You got to be careful. If there's like blue algae in your lake, don't go in it. And don't place your dog in it. It'll make them very ill. So, okay, before we get into more freaking soup, I'm taking us over to ducks, okay? Putting the be-right quack up. I'm turning off my camera. And y'all are going to watch ducks. This is not a soup. Okay? But it is ducks. Well, there's NRL's duck. You got the hologram duck, NRL. So I have named all these cute little duckies after community members. If you'd like, I can add some more when I come back from the break, by the way. Seeing how everyone... Oh, yeah. Here's Jackie's duck. Doing the Jaws theme. You're talking about fresh, off the oven, man-made lake. I'm sure they have a lot of those. All right, if you can find me instances of people drinking man-made lakes, I might... and they also aren't, like, out of their damn minds. We have so many ducks. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, yeah, here's my new duck. The disco duck, of course. Bunky. Whoa, another one. Oh, my God, we have so many new ducks. We got a fried egg duck. And we got a cute-ass bumblebee. Oh, my God. We have so many freaking cute ducks. And here is our unnamed propeller duck. This used to be Larry's duck, but then we switched over. Yes, it's time to take a break. Hold on. I'm going to play some music for you all. I'm going to go feed my dog, and when I come back, we're going to play some more Stardew Valley, so enjoy these ducks while you can. But I am back from the break, and also, the translucent setting powder I had put on my wish list is here. I have to make sure I mark it as here and also thank the person who sent it from my wish list. Thank you so much. I am so grateful to have this. I didn't realize that when they said translucent, I thought it was going to be... My foolish self was like, it's going to come in an invisible jar because it's going to be that translucent. I wonder if this will be translucent enough to not show up with a white cast on stream because I feel like I'm so extra white on the show, you know. So I'm happy to experiment. Now, I'm also happy to go get some geodes that we need for this beautiful raccoon family that has started south of my house. Let's also check in. You know, I don't think I did this yesterday. Let's check in to see if we have any purple. You know, I could instantaneously age a few of these, and I will, because I'm impatient. I'm gonna finally use this fairy dust, not cherry dust, but boom. What? It only moves it up a tier? I'm gonna throw up. Whatever, it's fine. Might as well. I thought it did max rank. How do you make fairy dust in this game? I thought it was going to be instantly perfectly aged. Not like it's slightly older now. Oh, turned off a fire. Can't have that. Gotta grind up a few fairies. I need to find and destroy fairies. Whoa. Digital music. Some video game bleep blooping music. You know what? We haven't said hi to the kitty cat in several days. I think this thing probably hates me. Not bad, eh? It's almost like Christmas in the video game. This is one of those short songs that they don't expect you to be on for very long, huh? You know, you just ate enough pasta for 2 people, but you saw a guy making tear and share vegan pizza. Now that's such an interesting concept to me. I feel like tear and share stuff is like, and I have no basis for saying this. I feel like tear and share stuff might be more popular in like Britain than it is over here. I think we usually like our like single plate stuff over here. But like a big family style dish I could see. But I don't know if we do as much tear and share stuff over here. The idea of a tear and share pizza is like, well, why not just cut the pizza so you can just have a slice? You getting this is a bop. You know what you can do? Bop bop. There's an email that's bop bop. Or there's a different one that's like a Zenless Zero one. Hold on. Bop bop is a gummy bear. You may not have it though, because you have to watch a DJ on Twitch do it. Any DJ stream you can watch it and they do it. But there's another one that's like that Zenless Zero thing. Right? Damn, I don't think it's called Bop. What is that little creature from Zenless Zero? What was that damn thing's name? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't remember. Yes, you got it. Bangaboo Bounce. You should have that one. Bangaboo Bounce. It's bouncing, that popping. Americans don't share? Yeah, that's true. I feel like every restaurant here is a sharing platter of whatever they make. Like, sometimes we share appetizers and stuff, but... Oh, okay. Now, hold Sun Alice says, I may not actually be the opposite of a lizard. Please tell me I didn't just jinx myself. You just got a notice of winter storm warning. Power outages and tree damage are likely due to the ice. Probably be fine with the temperature, but electricity is another story. Yeah. You gotta start charging some stuff up now, huh, Alice? Maybe make sure your flashlights have some batteries, but not having like access to the computer. The refrigerator being not refrigerated. Now, if it's cold enough, you can maybe store some stuff outside. If you're worried about things spoiling, like in the snow. But tree damage is scary. Okay. Thank you for reminding me to drink some water also. Okay. Oh, I gotta find out. Y'all, what does Evelyn like, Miss Evelyn? She's my Christmas buddy, and I need a gift on hand. I will perish if I don't have a good gift for her. I also think we had some extra eggs stored out here, so let's grab some of those. Ugh. I have too many eggs. But let's make some dinosaur egg mayonnaise. So wild. So we got some dino egg mayonnaise going. Ooh, The Sound of Silence, one of my favorite tunes. Oh, hey. I didn't put a bunch of stuff in these barrels, so we've got some room. You're gonna die without your internets. And your tendency to get food poisoning. That's right, you do very often get food poisoning. You have a lot of non-perishables if the worst happens, but you're definitely not looking forward to that. Golly, I hope you're able to keep yourself well stocked, Alice. Eat some, you know, dry pantry goods, that kind of thing. Try to finish off stuff like if the power goes out like the first day. Just be like, all right, milk, you're gonna go bad, so we're having cereal tonight for dinner. You know, or literally right now for lunch or morning or whatever it is. Oh, your Thai food was super good and you're stuffed? Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear it. I don't remember the last time I had Thai food. Wait. No, I had Vietnamese food recently. Me and Elegy from the Women's Guild, we had some pho, which was really good. That was my one fun social outing of 2024. Hopefully I will get to do more fun social stuff this year as well. Hello, my sheepies and my lammies and my cowies and my piggies. My wrinkly binkly piggies. You're gonna lurk while we play Dragon Age. Enjoy. I'm so glad you're into that. Thank you so much for coming here. And also thank you again, Tess, for gifting that sub out to Muddle, I think it was, right? Let me double check. Yes, Muddles. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. That was really sweet of you. You're going to say goodnight now in case you forget to say bye later. Totally understandable. You started a new playthrough of your library game. Apparently, you're a former archaeologist who accidentally released a plague into the world. Wait, did they randomly generate a background for you? That's cool. I didn't know that. Does that happen in every playthrough? Is like you get a... Do you like forget who you are and then you find out who you are after that? It's kind of cool. Ah, we have just enough fruit to... Oh, God. Just kidding. I actually need to go ferment a bunch of stuff. The game is called... I believe it's called Book of Hours instead of Book of Horus. Oh, it's from the choices you make. Interesting. So what you do determines who you are. That is fascinating. I suppose I can grow some more stuff so I can ferment some more stuff. I guess. I don't know why I'm so reticent about gardening in this video game. I've done enough of it, I think. I've paid my dues. It's also just not a ton of great space to garden. I think maybe I'll pick out some of this, we'll get rid of some of this stuff, honestly. I don't need this many hops. I think we have, like, kind of enough. But we'll see. You know, maybe later I'll be complaining I don't have enough. You know me. So I'll grow whatever seeds we have here. Starting off with these rare ones because they do yield a nice chunky, like, 3,000 profit every time we get them. And then a few more cabbages, I guess. Wouldn't hurt. Okay, and then we can store the rest of these for later. And I think I have hops outside I can use to ferment. You have several hundred hours in the game Book of Hours. It's based on the elements of the soul. Fascinating. Isn't that kind of the plot of Resident Evil? Resident Evil 4? What? That you're a former archaeologist who accidentally released a plague into the world. Well, I mean, the plot of it is you gotta save the president's daughter, but like, if you're talking about Luis, yes, he is an archaeologist that releases a plague upon the world. The Las Plagas, yeah. You've seen this bed in every ad break on every stream for a while. Oh, they're advertising a cool bed. Interesting. Maybe you'll get it someday. I'm gonna pick up some hops because I do not care. I'm just gonna slam all the stuff in barrels and walk away. Alright, now we can sell a few things. For as much as I complain about how we're not, like, fermenting stuff fast enough, I still am gathering more things to ferment every day. I do drive myself nuts. Okay, I should store some cloth. Store all that. Okay. Store the wine. Ugh. Over here. Okay, now we can go to the mines. Let's get some regular geodes. Also, let me make it so I can see when the ads are running. I think you should be free from it, Emma. You should be with us now. It's time to go get some more geodes. Oh yeah, dang, you were seeing some cool ones too, Pat. You wish you could afford a table as big as the one for the Lazy Susan ad. Are you seeing the same one as Emma? Interesting. I gotta learn how to play that banjo someday. I think Tiny would play the banjo. I do believe, yes, NRL, that the Book of Hours is made by the same person who made Cultist Simulator. Yeah. Same person. Yeah, ferment, damn you. But the thing is, it just takes time. I'm gonna look up to see what are the best floors to get geodes at. I'm sure it's like literally any floor, but let me see. I never look stuff up for Stardew Valley because it doesn't really matter that much to me, but Stardew Valley, where best to find geodes. We just want the regular ones. Can be obtained by breaking rocks from floors 1 through 39, or by Dougies, which I think are the little moles. Okay. 1 through 39. I see him. Okay, let's do it. Oh, wrong keyboard. Oh, it's getting chillier in my room. Well, it is 77 degrees in here, but it feels a little chillier than that. So let's just start going down, shall we? Probably, well, there you go. Excellent. But it's like from any rock. I really should have come with the materials to make bombs, because that would make this so much cleaner. And I know I have coal and I have iron ore on hand. But we're going to need 8 geodes. We're going to need quite a bit. Oh, now we only need 7. How about that? That worked out. Perfect. Hey, if I can get 1 a floor, I'll be very happy. Let's see about this. Ooh, a rare ore. Topaz. You open up your copy of Clock Tower, and you were very pleasantly surprised to find a manual. That's very cool. Did you get it for the Switch or something? Oh, whoa. Finish the sentence, huh? What console did you get it for? Did you buy a retro copy? Or is this the remake that they just came out with? Hell yeah, another geode. This is quite good luck, I think, for me. I have no idea the odds of when a geode will drop, but this feels pretty good. Never feels like there's enough geodes in the world. But we are freaking hammering these things. I think it's a little easier because I have a slightly upgraded pickaxe. I should upgrade this dang thing to gold as soon as we're done, you know, our geode spree here. This mine is indeed getting G-owned. Better believe it. Finding geodes left and right. Here comes another one right here. Just kidding, right here. Wait, here. There we go. I knew it was coming. There's our third one. 5 more to go. Down to the floor. It was 81 degrees. I see where you're at. I think in Arizona, right, Emma? Even the winter is unseasonably warm, which isn't nice after that brutal heat wave. Yeah. Sorry about that. I think a little cheese got me. But yeah, 80 is pretty toasty. Kind of mild, I'd say. Like, it's a little hotter than, like, house weather, I'd say. But, still odd for winter, huh? Odd for January. Cries and I had to ice skate to the supermarket today. Yeah. Well, you know, when you want a break from the heat, I think some ice skating might be in order. But if you want a break from the cold, I'm sure you're dying for those 80-degree temperatures. It was for the PS5 limited run. Did a run of physical copies. Gotcha. Very cool. How awesome. And I think limited run is a kind of company that would take pride in doing a physical manual, you know? That must be cool. Are you going to pour over that now or skate? I think you should. Act like you're the kid that's getting driven home and you got to read something on the way home. We just found 2 more geodes. I only need 2 geodes. This is amazing. I'm getting so lucky. Incredible streamer luck on display today. You had something like 500 total heat-related deaths this year, which is lower than last year, even though it was the hottest summer ever. But heat deaths have risen 350% in 5 years, I bet. Yeah, that is very scary. With, I mean, climate change being what it is, it's hard to think of those numbers coming down. But I hope that you will have some cooler days ahead of you, Emma, in this winter. How cool does it get? Like 70s, 60s, 50s? What are we talking? I mean, Arizona is a desert, so I would imagine it's going to get kind of cold at some point. But come on now, geodes, let's go. You are. It's in full color? That's awesome. I wonder if they're going to pack any like fun secrets or like developer interviews or anything in there. Fun facts. Mid to high 40s. All right, not too bad. I hope that you enjoy it and hope the arthritis doesn't bug you. Shoot a bug. Let's get this bug out of here. This is just wanton violence against this bug, but you know. Alright. Drying up on the geodes. There won't be another one, or maybe this will be a geode. Okay. One can hope. We are going to have a lot of rocks by the end of this. I'm sure if I need to do any crafting projects, we're going to be good to go there. We have some sort of... Oh, get a coconut and catch a lingcod. Oh, God. I should find out right now how to catch a lingcod before that passes us by. Stardew Valley lingcod. Didn't I catch one? Didn't I catch one? Did I catch a lingcod last Stardew Valley cast? I feel like I did. Did I sell it? My God, imagine. How I didn't sell it? I feel like we were really hunting down those lingcods. Evelyn hates lingcods. Evelyn, Pierre, and Haley don't want to see a lingcod. A lot of folks dislike it. Some folks are neutral about it. But Willie really enjoys it. I thought I did catch a lingcod. Do you think I put it in one of my my storage boxes so I wouldn't foolishly sell it? That kind of sounds like something that Tina would do. Putting something in a storage box and then forgetting about it. Yeah, I was definitely trying for a while. Catch a lingcod. And I think it might be a winter. Yeah, it's a winter thing, so we gotta catch it in the next 8 days. I'll check my storage boxes when we go home. But we should prioritize that so we don't have to wait another year to do it. I think it was quite the slippery fish, though, so I was having a big challenge with it. Maybe I'll switch my tackles or something. In your area, it's been the 60s to 70s in Arizona. Okay, so it's not always a monolith, huh? But you've been saying that you haven't really been able to get out of bed due to the pain, right? So you haven't been able to enjoy that weather, I bet. I hope you will get to enjoy it soon, just Hero, as it cools off. Man, come on, geodes. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some in these barrels again. Oh, let's go. There's one in a barrel. Amazing. And this will be a geode right here. Okay. I was off by one because it's this one. Or maybe that one. Okay, my geode senses are tingling. It's telling me this one. Geode senses might be slightly off. Okay. Oh, you're hearing, take this grenade, enemy of the monolith, every 5 seconds in Stalker. Wow, that's gotta be maddening. Now, who is saying this? Is there an NPC saying that? Or is that like, is this like a cooperative game? I don't really know much about Stalkers, I couldn't tell you. We eat some spaghettis. Okay, it's been nice in the daytime, that's good to hear. Wow, that did not give me a lot of energy. I think pizza might be better for energy. Got that good pizza energy in me. Let's try to get a few more of these done before midnight rolls around. Also, once again, I am not looking at my dashboard to know when the ads are going to run. So let me look at that now. Oh, we're sleepy. I shouldn't have eaten all that pizza. Now I'm tired. I'll grab this quartz here as well. Okay, bed time. And we'll have to... We will have to check those boxes first thing tomorrow. Check to see if I have Lingcod anywhere. You heard of energy drinks? Get ready for energy pizzas? It might be. I don't know if I've ever felt like, you know, sometimes I do feel better after I eat a pizza. Maybe not energized, but I do feel better. Can you make bombs in here? Okay, I might get in there with a few. Get in there with a few, honestly. Maybe like more than a few. Maybe like 12. I just want this to go quick. Later I'll be upset that I've chewed through all of my iron just to make bombs. Hold on. Good night, kitty cat, who I love very much. Oh, I want to go to sleep on this side of the bed. I wish I could sleep on the other side of my bed, y'all. I sleep on this side right here, nearest the door. And I think there's just like a little depression in there that I sleep in that, like, it just feels weird to not sleep on that side. You're kidding me. We got another person from Arizona here. Today was warm, but the 10-day forecast is all highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. It's the time of year when living here pays off. That does sound very moderate. That sounds very moderate. Yeah, when you eat pizza, your taste buds. Thank you. This is very Smee, but did I get anything for Christmas? You totally forgot to ask. I did get a lot of Christmas stuff. And you were working your little ass off. I know you were, Smee. You were working like a monster over there. So don't worry. I got a ton of stuff for Christmas. My dad got me Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic for Christmas. So you know I've been enjoying that. It's probably my favorite gift this year. Easily. My mom got me those cute little Christmas pajamas that I wore on the stream when we made the Lego. I guess my brother got me that Lego because my dad got it for my brother, and my brother didn't want it because he doesn't like having things, so I got a Lego for Christmas. I got some socks in here. I have my bag of stuff that I got for Christmas. So I got some socks in here. I have a carabiner that repels mosquitoes somehow. Got some. I got this book on. I think my dad must have got this at Good Stuff Cheap or Ollie's or something. This is a modern guide to tarot, which is cool. It's got some interesting spread ideas in here. So it doesn't just talk about what the cards are and all that jazz, but they have some interesting different spreads that I'm used to either doing a Celtic wheel or like a 2-card thing for you all. So you should find your sleeping bag. That might be a good idea. Haven't used in years, but it is great for sub-freezing temperatures. A lot of blankets, and then figure out how to insulate the pipes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Um, do you know like how to like shut off your water or something? Because that's something that happened to folks in Texas. They did not know what to do when the winter weather happened. Every winter we have to turn off like the pipe stuff outside. So you still have running water inside, but if it freezes outside, it could burst the pipes. So, speaking of water, let me drink some water. If only you checked the news, you would have had a little bit more notice. Yet it sounds like you got to do a mad scramble right now. So this thing, take this grenade, enemy of the monolith. It's a faction. They're like a brainwashed cult that worships a device that was in the Chernobyl plant. Okay, wild. How interesting. I also got some makeup remover and some lotion for Christmas. And a big old thing of Costco socks, baby. Get out that executive Costco card. I want to see Rick the hamster from Kirby with an executive Costco card to celebrate my Kirkland socks. These are also from Costco too. I think I was there with Mom the day that and so we're these. Oh. So we're these. There you go. Keen's got it. Some floss and some mascara as well. A lot of stuff came from Costco too. I'm happy about that. It was a good haul this Christmas. I was very happy. Literally also the greatest gift was being able, this is corny as hell. I apologize in advance. Greatest gift is being able to spend Christmas with my dad. You know, my dad has cancer, and at this point we're not doing any treatment for it anymore. So being able to spend time with my dad, pretty choice, love it. And everybody had a very happy Christmas. So I can't help myself when I see that cute ass little hamster with his little card. It's so cute. Turning off the water super easy. I had to do that when the water main broke several years back. Perhaps you should wash all your good thermoses. That's not a bad idea, especially if your fridge is the thing that does the water filtration for you. We have a pitcher. We don't use the fridge because then you gotta change the thing inside the fridge. It's so fiddly. Yeah. One thing your aunt tells you to do all the time is to make sure to drink water for sure. That'll help with that kidney thing, going on. Hi, Morphinius. Good to see you. We are playing some Stardew Valley, and I am one geode away, Morphinius, from making a raccoon family very happy. So I gotta get my little booty out there and do that. Yeah, I would advise everybody to drink some water unless your doctor tells you otherwise. Yes. Some pale ale. I will grab 2 wines to then mature in place. Now, how am I going to get to that one? Okay, I've made a maze. I've made a terrible Eldritch creation here. Hey, alright. Hell yeah, let's see how much more of this sells for. This better be worth it. All this damn time. I'm not going to sell this until I see how much a regular pale ale sells for. And if it's not that much, I'm gonna be cross. Oh, you got the urge to play Bomberman? It's a good game. But I guess it's because we're bombing all this stuff, right? I used to play Bomberman 2 all the time on the SNES with my brother. I'm surprised we didn't kill each other because, you could just pick up... In Bomberman 2, there was the glove appendage, the glove power-up. So you could pick up somebody else's bomb and, throw it. You could throw bombs, over the walls and stuff. And you could also literally pick up your opponents and throw them too. I think. I don't remember. Just kidding. I might be lying about that. I'm not sure. Your doctor's like, you should go binge drink. Is that so? Water, I hope. Your filter is connected to the fridge, but it doesn't require the fridge for power. The filter is outside the fridge, supplies the fridge with filtered water for the ice. Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah. We don't do ice in this family. We're not big ice folks, so. Oh, the wine maze cake. That's why you were thinking of Bomberman. It's very Bomberman, the setup, yeah. Just one Geoda way more Phineas. I'm excited for it. Your brain just doesn't like bottled water, and room temperature water makes you feel ill. You'll probably get dehydrated if anything happens to the water supply. Okay. Time to get that thermos going then, I think. You played Mega Bomberman on the Mega Drive. You know, known for beating hard games? We got really good at that one. Is that the one where they, like, kind of... Like, instead of making him a cute little guy, they made him, like, a big, scary guy? Let me see. Mega Bomberman Mega Drive. It's a Genesis in the US. Okay, so it's the standard. It's the standard boy. They did a weird Bomberman sequel at some point where they like made him look more like an adult man instead of like a cute little chibi thing. And I think he might have had a gun or something. It was just like, why do we have to make this hardcore? We don't want that. I'm a little chilly. Okay. Time to ferment some stuff. I do want to keep these fruits for making jams, though, I think. So we'll just take all the... Oh, God. My inventory is full of crap. Never mind. We are fermenting fruits. Because I have to get stuff... Don't eat it. Gotta get stuff in my inventory. I love this particular song because it gives me like Earthbound vibes. It kind of reminds me of some of the later stages in Earthbound. You can make cave carrot wine, I guess. So let's grab some hops now. Kind of reminds me of like the winter area from Earthbound a little bit. I vaguely remember that, but you have nothing to add beyond confirming its existence. Okay. Well, at least we have both had the same nightmare of Bomberman. Your day was quite uneventful until you remembered at dinner that you were supposed to have dinner with your friends. Oh my God. Thankfully, you were still able to meet them at the restaurant. You had a nice time. Oh my God. That sounds so stressful, Morphinius. I'm glad that you remembered, though. You know, it's tough with that holiday haze. It's easy to forget things and appointments and stuff. I remember I was supposed to get my hair cut, I think, a little before or a little after Christmas. And, boy, did I forget. But luckily, the ladies that work at this salon are very lenient. They were totally cool with me and my mom coming in, actually, sometime this month instead. Bomberman Act Zero, is this it? It's a maze video game developed by... Oh, yes! This was Bomberman for the Xbox 360. Oh, my God. Developed by Hudson Soft for the Xbox in 2006 and published by Hudson Soft in Japan and Konami worldwide. It was noteworthy for its departure from standard titles in the Bomberman series. It features a more realistic graphics and a dark dystopian future setting. The game was panned by critics and is considered one of the worst video games ever made. So freaking funny. The fact that they were like... Yeah, let's depart from our cute-ass little chibi Bomberman guys and make an edgy version of it. So absurd. I think after that, they're like, we're done. Feel so bad. Usually you remember those things, but maybe it had to do with the holidays in the middle of the week. Like, yeah, it being New Year's and all that jazz. There's been a lot going on, so... I don't think it was a lack of love that made you forget that you were supposed to hang out with your friends, you know. Let's get that wool and turn it into some cloth. After, of course, I make some cheese. Say hi to all the piggies and the creatures of the world. And then spin some wool. Okay, chicken time. Oh, this is a new one. Let's bring in our extra eggs, too. Hopefully, they won't be laying too many. 2006, Year of the Edgelord. It checks out big time. What other edgy stuff were they doing in 2006? Let's make some mayonnaise. Get my dino mayonnaise. I really gotta clean up this inventory. It is a mess. Okay, thank goodness we actually don't have that many eggs to work with today. I have been overloaded. Overloaded with goodies. Beavis and Butthead voice. You know, I wish I could do a good Beavis and Butthead impression, but I never watched the show, so I have no idea what it sounds like. Let me process some Omni geodes. Not processing the rest of our other geodes because those are for the raccoon family. Let's do a little sorting, shall we? I need to get this stuff out of here. We are blocked up right now. Oversaturated. So, I wanted to see... So you're telling me I waited all this damn time to ferment this ale? It's worth twice as much. Oh my god, Shadow the Hedgehog came out in 2006 too, yeah. Emo bands were big then. They also had games like Dirge of Cerberus, a lot of PS2 titles that were dark, that kind of thing, yeah. Yes, I agree. I think it was kind of a more like pointed times, like, oh yeah, we gotta rebel against things. All that aging, a whole like month or something of aging. I was hoping it would be worth like 3 or 4 times as much. Do we have to default to the ancient wine? The ancient fruit wine? I guess I'll have to find some ancient fruit. Hopefully these other fruit wines will be worth something. They're worth like a little bit more. Yeah, apricot wine isn't worth that much, so I might stop making that. Peach wine seems to be the way to go, at least. So we'll store some peach wine. Oh yeah, I wonder, where are the captions right now? Let's see here. This is my natural eyebrow. I'm very lucky that I have eyebrows. They show on camera. Man, I think the captions are ridiculously far behind. I think they're incredibly far behind. I don't know what's going on with the captions these days, y'all. Those are the very beginning of the show. So I'm just turning them off right now. I might have to get a different kind of captions that work. It smells like grass and leather. That sounds like so gross. We might have to get different kinds of captions though. You had to turn the captions off. They were not the words I was saying. Yeah, I just turned them off myself too. Because they seem to be extremely far behind. Okay, let's just grab one of these. I just want to compare. So, hey, Stardew wine, we can grab these and just sell them. I think the orange wine and this damn pale ale. I'm just gonna sell this pale ale. Let's just keep fermenting this stuff. But I will have to make that ancient fruit wine when it comes through. We're about to make a lot of money on some unfermented stuff. I could keep these to like give them as gifts, but whatever. You got tacos because you didn't want to cook and worked out for mom because she was blowing leaves. Hey, I bet she was so happy to come back to tacos. I don't think I've ever been upset about eating tacos for dinner, honestly. Let's, once again, I gotta change up my inventory a little bit. I want to put some pizza up here, and I also want to put the bombs up here so I can use those more readily. Oh, hey, we got our stuff. Don't blow up something on your farm. Jesus. Iridium? Hell yeah. Thank goodness. I think I have? Yeah, I almost have enough to make, like, a bar. Also, it looks like probably the last ad of the night is going to play in about 40 seconds, just so you know. But I'm sorry those captions aren't working. They used to be really reliable, but for some reason, they just kind of crapped out lately this past month. I don't know if I need to update the extension. I don't know if it's something that Talk to Me Gooseman's working on, but... Oh, Muddles, thank you so much for coming by. It was a delight to have you. I wanted to tell my mom that photosynthesis joke, but she was actually asleep. So I will have to wait for another day. And what are these? Oh, look at those good tacos sliding around. Those are great. That's excellent, Lurky. All right. Oh, so we don't want to do this. We just want to go down regularly. Okay. Now, I could make quick work of this by using these bombs that work so hard to craft. No geodes there. Upsetting. I think she's gonna like the joke. She likes silly things like that, so I think she'll really enjoy it. All right, pray for geodes, everybody. You have a great night, and thank you so much for coming by, Muddles. It was delightful to have you. Oh, mine music. We got all day to spend in the mines, practically. And by all day, I mean about 8 hours in game. This seems like a great opportunity for bomb. I think I'm gonna get clipped by that bomb, though. Okay, got a Dwarf scroll. No geodes, though. Gonna need that geode. Ooh. So many rocks. We are getting a lot of copper ore, which might be good to transmute into silver as needed. Let me get on out of here, please. Oh god. There's the last geode I need. I think we should take it right over to the raccoon family. I will blow up some of these because I'm not going to say no to free copper. But I think it's about time we go collect on some cuteness. Hey, a bonus geode. That one's from Mama. That's for me. Let's leave the mine. And we'll head back home. To the bus stop. I love Pam's puffer vest. She looks great. I wish you could give the dwarf scrolls to the dwarves. I don't know if they like them, though. I have no idea what the... Oh, song. This song played in my greenhouse in my previous save file. Oh, you're wanting to point out your captions point. Okay, hold on. Oh, they need to caption up? Okay. Feel free to point out funny jokes that you all make because I'm always over here like hamming it up whenever I say something like, please clap, you know. You've given the dwarf a scroll and you got the same response as the spaghetti-o. Oh, was it the like, you're the homie response? Okay. Bobo, I need a gift for the missus. Here you go, some geodes for the missus. You linked Bomberman Axir video game in Game and Tech Talk. Thank you for doing that, Lurky. It is a curiosity, isn't it? You once saved up 100 of each type of geodes, and that was really satisfying to cash in. I bet, Lefty. Because you could just stand there with Clint to go crack, 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 crack. But then I'm assuming like midway through, you have to go clean out your inventory, you know. Thanks, Bobo. Take this. A jungle tank. You received a jungle tank. It's furniture. Oh, okay, it's like it's a terrarium, is what I'd call it. We're happy for now, Bobo. Okay, raccoon hat, raccoon journal. What's new? Oh, you can also buy another jungle tank if you give them broken glasses. That's a good swap right there, I think. That's a pretty darn good swap. Okay, if I wanted more terrariums, I could do that. I don't really care too much about that. I just want to see the raccoon family grow because I just love them so much. You know what? Marnie might have closed up shop already, but I do kind of want to see if I can buy some more... Okay, she didn't close up shop. I want to see if I can buy some more hay from her. I'm not ready to make a purchase using so supply shop. I did not stock enough hay. So I want to make sure my girls aren't starving. Anything else I want? You think with this birdhouse you could actually get a pet bird? Apparently you could put hats on your animals, by the way. This update's making you want to start a new game? I think you should. You should do it, but with Tiny as Palpatine. Your previous one had a bunch of great mods, and that expanded farm one was like a new game altogether. Let me tell you, it's great. I have to get a little jacket. Hold on. Yes, hats on animals. And Lefty, it took several breaks to sell things, I bet. Yeah, I want to try out putting a little, like, one of the raccoon hats on my cat. I think that would be very funny. I think that would be super cute. Oh, I'll just check myself out. Okay. Maybe I'll get that cat treat too. Why not? I got 94,000 bucks. Man, I wish I had $94,000. That sounds like the life, dude. I get a nice light colored cat tree. I think that would look good in the house. And this can be placed outside too, which is odd. I'll put a birdhouse outside. Why not? Maybe I'll get a bird. I don't know if you can get a bird. Just maybe. Hello, Jazz. Do you have anything children would like? Oh, you probably like a spaghetti, don't you?
I love presents. Thank you. What? Teehee. Hi.
Okay. What about in here? It's like, okay. I think you gotta like Mary Shane or something in order to get in there. Where the heck is everybody? It's 5 o'clock at night. For 94,000, you could almost play Dead Space 2 twice. Yeah, I could give myself $50,000 to play that game. You want to tag on agree that some of this music is very Earthbound. You also get occasional Secret of Mana and, of course, Harvest Moon vibes, right? Yeah, I think this game strikes a very nostalgic balance to me. Is this the only save you've done in Stardew? I did one save before this, where I played as myself on my own little farm and I married Leah. But there's still some, like, fun new stuff. They have some really fun new stuff. You recommend the Stardew Valley Expanded mod. I hear that that does make it basically a brand new game. So if anything a wizard would like, maybe he would like a geode? If you have nothing important to tell me, leave me be. I have much work to do. Okay, that's rude, but okay. He's gonna throw this into the... He doesn't want a geode? It's a crystal. He's gonna throw it into the trash? I know, Leah. I love her so much. It's so hard not to romance her again. But I'm trying to romance a boy this time since we're a boy. Trying to do different things. You know, speaking of doing different things, I'm never, like, over here at night. Let me just pop in and make sure there's not, like, an event that happens at night. Hey, Quantum. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Right, no events at night. Got some seeds, though. Oh my god, speaking of stuff that sounds like Earthbound, I heard I got recommended today in my YouTube feed the Balatro theme, but in the Earthbound sound font. It's pretty choice. Oh, the wizard has a name. It's Rasmodius, I think, or Asmodeus or something like that. Oh, this is cute. Okay. So, let's put up our jungle tank and stuff. I wonder what the raccoons will do next. So excited. You slept early last night, which means that you've woken up at 3 a.m. and you can't go back to sleep. Oh, so you were like trying to get some good sleep and instead it has not turned out that way, huh? That is very tough. I'm sorry, Quantum. Rasmodius. I think his name is Rasmodius. Got some torches for my dark ass room. Torches in a wood building are probably not a good idea, but I think it lends a certain warmth. I will put the birdhouse outside, but I want to put the... Now it says it can be placed as decoration. Okay, so I want this in my room so the kitty cat will play upon it. Maybe not so close to the fire. Maybe like right about here. The kitty cat will play upon it. And I want to put the birdhouse outside. Maybe a bird will move in. I think Asmodeus is like a devil of some kind. Let's put that up here. I don't think you can put anything up here, yeah. I don't want to put it next to my cat's water bowl because the cat will kill the bird if it shows up. I'll put it next to the jukebox. We'll see. You may have like overslept your share since New Year's, but you're gonna go cook some breakfast. Why not? Have a nice breakfast. The Lord of Sin is the Asmodeus, huh? Fascinating. Oh. Hoot hoot. Hoot hoot ass owl over here. So we made a lot of money on the wine that I don't want to age anymore because it's not going to get that expensive. Ugh. But it's still 20K. Yeah, the cat's like, I see a new branch of KFC has opened up next to my bowl. How convenient. I want to see my cat on that thing. It better jump on that thing. I better start playing up in there. Okay. In D&D, Asmodeus is the chief of the Nine Hells, the Lord of Lies. Okay, interesting. That was the one you were lying. Okay. That's in Avernus, right? Cool sword display. I thought it was perfect for Link, don't you think? Oh, yes, and I need to see what Evelyn likes. Because she's my Secret Santa partner. And now that we're done getting stuff for the raccoons, we gotta go find that freaking Linkod. So Stardew, Linkod, and then also Stardew Evelyn likes. Evelyn's like, yes. She visits a clinic on the 2nd of each season and the 23rd of each season with George. Oh my god, I didn't even know. I'd never at that damn clinic. I should, though. All Universal loves beets, chocolate cake, diamonds, raisins? Interesting. Find that fascinating. Stuffing and tulips. Okay, I can give her tulips. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry, I'll get killed over here. She also likes, she says it's absolutely marvelous. And she'll say, "I'll make an old lady very happy." If you give her Star Drop tea, she'll say, "Giving this to me, thank you so much, dear. It is really a special gift." Okay. Turns out you can make a chocolate cake with no chocolate in this game. It's just wheat flour, sugar, and eggs. That's interesting. But stuffing, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to torch the house down. You know Asmodeus from Diablo 3? I'm sure it's from some sort of Book of Demons or something. Hello, friend. The mountain lake has been kind to me. Here's some sashimi, which I think Pierre enjoys. Oh, we have some other stuff. Tomorrow is the Feast of the Winter Star. It's time to see what gifts I can scrounge up. Okay. Now, I do think I had a bunch of tulips, so I was like, I don't want to keep all these flowers. I'm going to sell them. So there goes that. But I do know I have some diamonds. Good morning, kitty cat. Somewhere. I have some diamonds somewhere. Oh, she does love stuffing though. Let's give her some stuffing. I know what grandma loves the stuffing. Give her some beer. I have plenty of that. God only knows I have plenty of that. Yeah, I think my beer empire is over now that I know I can't ferment it to get that much money. Let's sell some of these jellies and the beer. I'm gonna get rid of the seed and the sashimi. Yeah, and this little door scroll as well. And let's do some item sorting. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot to place my little jungle terrarium. You were looking, you thought that door hinge was an excited Tina squeal. You never know with me. That is a sound I do often make. So, where does the terrarium go? Jesus Christ, that's huge. Whoa, what the hell? What can you put in a terrarium? What goes in here? This is huge. And I don't know what goes in here. Slimes or something? Guys, there's something new. Whatever I want? Well, apparently not whatever I want. I can't just put a pizza in there. Because it wouldn't let me do that. Hey, Michi, so good to see you. How are you? Let me look up this terrarium thing. You haven't found the terrarium yet? Well, if you improve your relationship with somebody, maybe you will. Let me see what goes into this. I think it's called like a jungle something or other. Stardew Valley Jungle Terrarium. A jungle tank. It says use. Certain items can be added to the... It says fish tank to change its appearance by holding the item and right-clicking on the tank. To get a list of items inside or to remove them, right-click the tank with empty hands. The location, the appearance of the decorations, and any stationary animals placed inside it is random and it can be changed by removing them and re-picking up the tank. Oh, you can put the blobfish, the crab, the crayfish, the flounder, the frog. The frog is a good choice. A snail and a scrimp. You can do up to 3 swimming creatures, up to 4 bottom creatures, and up to 1 decoration. No, this seems like it would be for a fish tank, but this is a true terrarium. So what goes in here? It says jungle tank. Maybe it's the same thing. No pizza in the terrarium, right? What is this? This is dangerous. There's not enough pizza in this tank. My snail will die. You know what? Some folks, instead of putting a cake in a terrarium, they'll put a burger in some dirt and they'll watch a bunch of worms eat it over time lapse on YouTube. And that's the truth. I was just trying not to laugh saying that, but it is true. It's not interesting or funny, but it is true. Thank you for the night clown protection, by the way. The first one of the night just came here, believe it or not. So you're saving us big time. You have to be careful that night clowns don't eat things that you put in your terrariums because they love just getting in there, putting their big dirty gloved hands on it. So watch out. Oh, this is the wrong keyboard. Oops. Once again, classic Tina using the wrong keyboard. So let's get some flutes. Yeah, I do have that. That has been on my feed once or twice. The worms eating a hamburger or whatever. Great, we got a bunch of wine. Now this peach wine actually is good for something, so I don't mind fermenting that, but we will be making apricot jam instead with the other stuff. And I don't mind making the pale ale just for the sake of making pale ale, you know? But I won't be going, you know, too hard. We might convert this into a an ancient seed garden, which is the best way to make a profit and maybe the least interesting thing to do in this game, I think. But that's just me. Alright, I need a few more beers. Just a few more. There we go. And that one. Oops, and that one. There we go. Purple cabbage is coming in good. Okay, let's check in on the kiddos too. Oh, and is it stretch time already? Okay. Galaxy Geek, you did consolidate your hellos. Yes, well done. Oh, they're stretching out. They're stretching out again. Maybe you couldn't fit them all in. But excellent job with that first one. Very good. Oh, you're on mobile. That is quite some work to do on mobile, Galaxy Geek. Good on you for that. Okay, I'm looking at the decorations you can put in here. You can put a pineapple in this tank. I think that's kind of cool. Okay. Thank you for consolidating those hellos, Galaxy Geek. Now I'm able to see other people's chat messages, but also see your wonderful hello. It's like the best of both worlds, I have to say. we should grow some rice at some point, you know. Should make or like some wheat, I guess. Wheat. Get some of this. Hello, little lambies. You know, it's sad. I'll never see these lambs unshorn. They're always going to be perfectly shorn, you know, because I have this auto collector, which gets the wool for me. I hope they get real good and fluffy, though, you know? Thank you for reminding me to stretch, by the way. I just came here. I should do some more wrist stretches more often. No more wrist pain right now, though, I have to say. I'm very happy to say. But it's probably because I haven't done writing in a few days. Since before Christmas, at least. But I did get back to trying to finish the book I was reading. Called The Black West, about folks who were traveling west, you know, from Missouri to Kansas and beyond, you know, to California and Oregon. So that's been enjoyable. I'm almost done reading. I think I got about 30 pages left. You're doing dishes, but you highly recommend Pixel Chat for captions. You've been using it for years. Now, is that baked in, though? The only thing is I was hoping that with the extension, it's nice because folks can turn it off. It's not like a permanent part of the video. And I do know some folks in the community that do turn it off. It's not baked in. Interesting. Can you put that in the channel suggestions part, Keen? That would be nice. Oh, wait. It is baked into the video. But not into the VODs? How does that work? Well, the captions are still going? It's just now talking. No, you're lying to me. I think you're lying to me right now, Ryan. As a joke. Because you're a trickster. Okay. Let me put away all this good stuff. And I will make a little bit of orange marmalade, I guess. You know what? I'm just going to sell this peach wine. Mars Raptor, thank you so very much for the 85 months. I appreciate you. We're about to catch some ling cod. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. But I hope you're doing well. And I must say, for your 85 months, all the flexing, you're getting better. And also, keep up the great work. Keep flexing. You are confusing yourself right now. Oh, that makes two of us. The captions appear on screen as any other source in OBS is and cannot be turned off, but you have a lot of control over the size of the window, the font size. Well, you mean I have control, right? Not like everybody else. How often it clears. Interesting, yeah. So it is a baked-in thing. So I kind of like the flexibility of something other folks can turn off, but it might be a different extension if this one doesn't work well. Would you post your evidence? I believe you, actually, Ryan. And Ewan, sleep well. Thank you so much for being here, lurking and listening. I appreciate you. And hope to see you again tomorrow. Hey, we're doing fashion again tomorrow, by the way, folks. You like Final Fantasy XIV? We are back to our weekly fashion show. The theme this week is going to be any character from any game I played in the last 365 days, okay? You got a lot of options there. We just think it's potatoes? I don't think so. No potatoes this time. Close, though. I did not play Potato Man Seeks the Truth, which is a game about a man who is a potato, and he's seeking the truth in some way. That was on the list of New Game Thursday games. However, I opted out of it because I wanted to make more time for games that you all recommended, not just a game I have in my library, you know. Now, let me check to see where ling cod can be caught. So I don't want to get this wrong. The river and the mountain lake. I'm going to go up to the mountain lake. Be caught in Pelican Town or Cindersap Forest or the mountain lake during winter. It can also be gifted by a pet cat with maximum friendship. That's not bad. I hope my kitty cat will gift me that someday. Okay. Let's catch ourselves a ling cod. Yes, dress up is back. We took a month off and it felt like an eternity off, really. It felt like like a piece of meat was missing. Wait, I wanted to maybe get a better bobber, but I don't know what would help here. It says it can be caught regardless of season using magic bait, but I don't know how to do that. Tailoring? You can make a fishing vest with it. That's fun. It can be placed in the fish pond. The reward is 1 friendship heart with Willy. Demetrius may request 10 lingcods. In real life, there are 2 fish referred to as lingcod. One is the saltwater lingcod, while the other one is a freshwater burbot. It's also sometimes referred to as lingcod. Let me look up, like... Let's see. How best to catch lingcod Stardew. I think if I read how best to catch lingcod, I'm going to get some fisherman advice. The fish is aggressive, so a good rod and bait are recommended for successful catch. Okay. Let's see. It is also a valuable gift for Willy. It can be sold for a decent profit, so it's a versatile item. Where to find it? Where to find the fisherman? Ready to learn about real lingcod? What is this, some AI generated thing? What is this? What is this? This is wild. Getting some real info about... What is this website? Positively ground fish. The executive director of this website is a hybrid business mind, environmentalist, and fish head, and strongly believes that livelihoods and conservation goals have to work together. Why are these folks talk about Stardew Valley lingcod? Mike Okonoyuski is the senior advisor for processing and operations at fishery policies at Pacific Seafood. Why? This is wild. Okay, wild bait and a dressed spinner. Wild bait and a dressed spinner is what I might need. Okay. That's the help I needed, not real life help. I'm wondering if that's AI because it's like ready to learn more about real lingcod. So strange. Very odd. Anyway, this may not be the best day to catch it because we're like, you know, I'm going to try catching it just with my own grit. And then tomorrow we'll come back here with a best dressed thingamabob and some wild bait. It's an odd lingcod, yeah. Hello, Harmless. So good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You can watch for a little bit today. Oh, hold on, I gotta catch this wily fish. This one's for you, Harmless. If I catch this, unless I don't catch it, and then it's for Stella. Okay, great. It's not a lingcod, but we still caught a fish. So thank you, Harmless. You have to do some decompression, catch up on reading some designing data intensive applications. You have 100 pages left, and then you could dig more into Postgres. Okay. Good luck with that. Enjoy your reading. I did a little bit of reading today. I'm trying not to do too much Roller Coaster Tycoon, you know. But so good to have you here, Harmless, especially for Farming Friday. I don't feel like a Farming Friday is complete without you hanging out. So thank you for dropping in. We're going to try to catch lingcod today. Wait, I didn't even check my box. I might have lingcod. Okay. I doubt it, though. I think it was quite the wily fish. I think it was real slippery. See what we got. Oh, this is definitely not it. For sure. What is it? Oh, it's a perch. Okay. It was new. Okay. Let's see. That's a lingcod right there. It's gone. McDonald's Japan made an Evangelion themed burger and advertisement. Now, why do you think they did that? Is there a new Evangelion movie out or something? Are they just trying to capitalize on nostalgia? Sorry for the big yawn. Lincolns are tricky. Yeah. Do you have any advice for catching them, Lefty? You think they're capitalizing on nostalgia? I figured, yeah. We not only need more dresses, but we also need more pinafores and overalls. Yeah, I gotta get back to wearing my overalls. This is a real rapscallion fish, I tell you. That's the lingcod right there. For fast-moving fish, you like the trap bobber. Okay. It is slippery. It's Flat Farm Friday for sure. Get flat and enjoy the farming. It's terraced farming Friday or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to make flat farming work with the idea of farming concepts. Sucks that you don't get cool Evangelion merch around here. Yeah. But I mean, like, also, it's weird that they're making Evangelion merch when there's no Evangelion currently to, like, promote, you know? Bales of hay for my room. That's an interesting idea. Just bales of hay. We did get a new series of movies. That was a few years ago. Quantum. That was a few years ago. Like, what if they were like, hey guys, remember the Phantom Menace? Remember Jar Jar Binks? Here's a Jar Jar Binks popcorn bucket. And it's like, is there a Jar Jar side story coming out? Or what's going on here? Like, I don't, I think it's nostalgia capitalization. I think a lot of the folks who maybe watched the series growing up are in their 30s now and have an income they can dispose on McDonald's burgers and goodies. But I think a few years ago, plus I think that was like on Amazon or something. This is not a lingcod. But this is a tiger trout. Yeah, what is like the burger purple? Like, what are they doing to make the burger? Bales of hay is so nuts. That would be cute for Farming Friday, but I think it would also be very messy. If only I could make some sort of like green screen background thing of bales of hay or a farm or something. Put myself there. I'm not going to put up... I had the opportunity to put up a green screen background, but let me tell you. Getting that in the background of this tiny little area I live in and having to like lift that up and lower it every day. Put the little screen up behind me. Just to seamlessly live in the background of this video game. I'll live in my little box here. The latest one came out, that was 4 years. That was like 3 to 4 years ago currently. That's pretty old. I think that's pretty old. And I think it'd be very weird for McDonald's to be like, this is the hot property we gotta align it to. But who knows? I don't know nothing about marketing. I don't know nothing at all. They're making a new prequel movie with Ahmed Best reprising his role and explaining how Jar Jar Binks was Darth Plagueis all along and how he helped train Sidious to be a schemer and manipulator. Yep. I hear that's the one that Reddit's making, huh? I think Reddit's cooking that one up. Now, for a second, I thought you were for sure talking about Evangelion because I know nothing about Evangelion. And I think I know less about Star Wars. Although I'm playing that Star Wars game, so I learned a little bit here and there. Okay, let me give you, like, what would you like? I don't know. What's it women like? Do you like pizza? Oh, good. Hot pizza. Who doesn't love a hot pizza? Yeah, I do know that Yoda is a jerk from Yoda stories. Oh, boy, do I know that. Hi, Reverend Puck. How are you doing today? But you know what, Quantum? I wish for you, regardless of how old or new Evangelion is, that you would get a cool Evangelion burger. But I wish it was from like a local store, you know, like a local pub or something. They'd be like, you know what? I love Shinji and I'm making a depressed Shinji burger. Okay. I think I got one of those well-dressed things. A well-dressed bobber. I certainly have some wild bait, which I know I can also craft. This is the vibe. This is the tune. Pretty sure I have it. Let's also... No. You're kind of stressed. Your computer's refusing to work, so you're taking a break and watching on the iPad. I'm sorry your computer's not working. That sucks. Oh boy, I don't have a lot for wild bait, huh? What am I missing? Fiber. It's always the fiber. Yeesh. Okay, I'm making fiber seeds. Okay, 40 seems like a lot, but what do I know? Let's plant them in the spring, I guess. Let me see where I put that bobber. I know I have a lot of bobbers. There it is. A dressed spinner. Let's go. Putting the spinner on this thing. Nope. There we go. And the bait in there too. Let's nail it. All right. I'm gonna try it now. I think we can catch that fish any time of day. Let me check though. The lingcod. Time any. Okay, we have a few. We have a little bit. Now this is the lingcod is a fearsome predator that will eat almost anything it can cram into its mouth. That sounds terrifying. Why he would want this fish, I don't understand. The audience of the tears that Shinji cries on a daily basis. See, you get it. But see, I think only a local pub could do that. McDonald's isn't gonna do something cool like that. You know, they're gonna be like, it's Evangelion and buy it. I think that's the most you're gonna get is like the ad for it, probably. All right, take me away. I'm gonna catch me a lingcod for sure as he is. I wish I had a little more wild bait though. The lack of wild bait is upsetting. I'm gonna waste it on some dorky fish or something. Okay. Right away a hit. Oh, and you had said use the trap bobber, Lefty. I was using the well-dressed one. I'm sorry. I think it is called the dressed bobber. Not well-dressed bobber. I was hoping that'd be a lingcod. For one shot, one kill, we get a lingcod and I can go to bed. That'd be pretty spectacular. This'll be it, though. And now I'm going to catch it. I actually don't know what this dress bobber even does. What does this do? I have no clue what this does. I think I do have the trap one, though. Either that or I can craft it. Algae. Don't love that. We only have like 3 days left in game to catch this fish. And tomorrow is going to be spent on Christmas. I don't think this is our lingcod. Yeah, pikes are a little slippery, but they're not so bad. What the? I guess I didn't pull that back in time. This one, though. Oh, that's our boy. This is our boy. Come back down. Ah, you rat bastard. I can't believe you. Ugh. This'll be it. This is not it. This is somebody else. This is a sardine for all I care. Should have followed that other one since I knew it was a lingcod. But I thought it'd come back down. They usually go up and then down. Like right when you're chasing it, it comes back down. Doesn't it look like Link is wearing an Atlanta Braves cap? Damn this damn fish. I used my last damn piece of bait. Okay. Killing me. Absolutely killing me. I'm going to plant a bunch of fiber seeds before we go to bed. Did you check my storage? Oh, for the lingcod? I didn't. Let me check that out, Ryan. You're right. Before bed, let's check that out. Because who knows? I could be staring dead in the face of a lingcod right now. We have a magnet. We got a barbed hook. We have the dressed spinner. If you see a lingcod in here, it's a brown fish. If you see one, just scream. What is this one? The sonar bobble. Shows what fish is on the line. I don't need to know. I know it's going to be a lingcod. It's Chloe. How are you doing, Chloe? I hope you're well. thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it, Chloe. And also that you're practicing the scream. I see. Thank you, Twapo. It's always good to make sure those muscles are working. And Chloe, thank you for the 68 months coming up on the meme number. Love it. We get some 101 ways to praise you, Chloe. Welcome, new viewer. Yes, I think it's Chloe's maybe second week or so in the stream. You're doing a lot better, Chloe, and also, you're a good friend. Thank you, Chloe. I am so delighted to be able to play a little Pikmin Bloom with Chloe. Chloe always invites us up to the little cool hangouts up north, so. I don't think I have a link card. I do have some deluxe baits. I might pull that. Let's slam that on my thing. And then I'm also going to plant this fiber. You love it, you might just come back. Yeah, think about it. You know, when you get this one. Come out to the cold with you. How bad is it up there? How chilly is it? Oh, you got to hold this out? You think I'm going to do all that work? Dang. You don't have to water this, though, so it just takes 7 days to grow. And then I have to scythe it. How many of these seeds did I pull? I have no clue. Be up all night playing a fiber. Out of my damn mind. That's enough for today. I see the Pikmin parody you put into the memes thing. I can't tell you that I have a very firm recollection of it, sadly. I do not recall. How are you doing? Oh my god, it was 14 degrees outside today. That is very cold. That is really rough, Chloe. How are you doing? Even in that cold. Someone animated Pikmin speedrun. Oh, was it Terminal Montage? Terminal Montage animates a lot of funny speedruns. Freaking Santa Claus is here, guys! It's Santa! Yay! It's so cute. I love it. Sorry, I'm a dork for Christmas. It was Terminal Montage. I may have seen it. I will probably watch it again, though. I like Terminal Montage's stuff. It's Christmas! Let's see if I have any, fermented stuff for Christmas. I don't. Boo. I'm gonna be a real Grinch about it. Alright, let's get our letter open. Do you think you're such a good neighbor that I got you some hay? Hell yes. Good morning and Merry Christmas, kitty cat. I love you. Now, sometimes the cats, if they love you, will get you some lingcod, but my cat doesn't love me that much. Leaving me high and dry, I can see. This pickled hops, which is a weird idea. It is coming up on springtime. We might just get back to growing food out here instead of fermenting stuff. Okay, my inventory is a mess. Can I put this straight up in the silo? Hell yeah. How much is in the silo now? Okay, we're getting slim. Thank God I bought all that extra hay. Yeah, Christmas came early this year. It's only like January 3rd. It's Christmas again. You know what? I love Christmas. I could do it 20 times a year. I would hope only 12 times, though. That's a lot of effort. Christmas takes a lot of effort. You kidding me? But then I could just leave the lights up if Christmas happened multiple times a year. You know? That wouldn't be so bad. If you only have to put the lights once, that's a good trade-off for me. Just leave the tree up all year round. Shut that rapid fire a few times. You couldn't catch it. Oh, yes. Terminal Montage, yes, is the name of the artist. They illustrate a lot of speedrun stuff, a lot of Pokemon stuff, and they even did their own, like, indie cartoon called, I think, The Adventures of Naboo, or something like that. About this little blueberry kind of looking creature who has, like, there's, like, this rogue in their team. It's, like, kind of based on RPGs. Where there's obviously a bard rogue who can play like a flute or something that gives them magical powers, and they like rolls dice for RNG to see what the instrument does. Oh, I think it's a guitar actually, not a flute. And it is just very precious. Is it possible to put some picture behind you on your display camera? Like the hay idea. I don't know. I have no clue. I could put the picture. I could have like hay in front of me or some cows and stuff in front of me. I could also. I don't know if I have this. I don't have this scene anywhere technically on my stream deck, but we could also just put a bunch of pigs up here. You know, Farming Friday. Get the pigs going for a little bit. I'm about to go see him anyway, so. Good morning to all the bunnies and chickens. Might as well. There's 5 minutes left of the show. Yo, a bird moved into the birdhouse I put outside. What the frick? I can't believe this. I'm so happy. Oh my god, he's pecking on the house. Oh my god. That makes me very happy. Hey, and red cabbage makes me even happier. What I need to do is not sell this. Because this is for the community center, so I need to save this so I don't sell it. A bird and pigs, it's a blessed day, isn't it? It is a good Stardew Valley day. I mean, we helped out the raccoon family. Oh, I got some carrots as well. Heck yeah. Let's plant a bunch of fiber before Christmas, huh? Wait, can't I do multiple? Yeah, alright. I'm not gonna miss Christmas, though. Not on my life. I have so many things in Stardew Valley now. Can you believe it? Oh my god, Chloe. Let me tell you, this raccoon family is the greatest addition to the game, though. It's so amazing. I guess I'll die. It's so amazing. There's a family of raccoons that live south of us now. Alright, let's plant a bunch of fiber. No, the fiber seeds don't need to be watered, but I'm still going to put them in the places where we had some things before. You gotta get this greenhouse. It's so good. So great. I love it. Do I have my hops? I do have my hops. We got mad hops, as they say. Gotta give the raccoon some fishies, let me tell you. It's all paying off for me in dividends right now. In cuteness dividends, I should say. Not like actual measurable anything, but like just keep telling. Okay, so that's that. We did the chickens. It is now time to check in on the gals. And the pigs, of course. See, I can do this, but I couldn't put like a picture of hay behind me. I have no clue. Maybe I can do that? That might be tech that is available for OBS or something. Like, you can do that on Zoom calls. Sometimes my aunt who arranges our family Zoom calls is like, she's in outer space or something. Like, she does fun stuff like that. I think Larry was talking about doing something like that for work Zoom calls, so it might be tech. Tiny probably has tech like that, honestly. So, we'll see. You realize you're not subbed to Will Shand right now. So you can't do the birdie emote, huh? It's such a good one. Oh, and also he has a little trans pride bird, too. On your work while you're in space? I love that. You wouldn't know offhand how to isolate the background without a green screen? Or blue screen and chroma key. Yeah, I think it's tech, though, that, like, exists currently. I have seen folks do that. Literally... My brother's old... Remember that my brother had a psychiatrist that gave me agita. I swear to God. Was always writing in the wrong scripts. Made problems with my brother's insurance company. It was such hell dealing with this. She was a nice lady, but she kept screwing things up and like didn't fill out forms. So my brother lost some like... My brother, like, no longer could be on his own insurance plan, or on my dad's insurance plan because this lady didn't fill out the forms in time. It drove me crazy. One of the things that drove me nuts was she would do Zoom calls from her car in a parking lot. And it's just like, I know you can't send in scripts from a call in a parking lot. Please go to your house or your office or something and do the Zoom call there so you can send in my brother's medication scripts. And I know that she was in her parking lot because she had those background things. It would be like the most pristine, clean, like Instagrammable background or whatever. You know, it's a Pinterest background. And then she'd like lean over a little bit and it would clip. Like her hair would clip out of frame or like her jacket would clip out of frame. I'm like, you are zooming in from your car again. But pretending like you're in the office. So wild. I wish her the best. I really hope that she's doing well right now. I'm really glad my brother has a different psychiatrist, however, that is working really hard for him. You know, I'm just gonna make some, you know, some days you just make a, sometimes you just pickle a bunch of cabbages, but not the one that you need to give to the community center. You don't pickle that one. I was on the case. I was like watching the Zoom call, like, okay, because I had to be there for some of my brother's Zoom calls because I have to figure out why things aren't working. Like, why the insurance is rejecting these scripts. I'm like, okay, what are you doing wrong? And why aren't you filling out this paperwork so my brother can use his old insurance? And then I'd be like, wait a damn second. You're not even in an office right now. So, which if it was like a 1 or 2 thing, I think it'd be whatever, you know, sometimes life calls, but it was like every time you're in the car, every time. You had an electronics teacher like that, nice person, but you think you should retake that class. Yeah, you need someone to commit to you. You know, I especially in a one-to-one relationship that's like a psychiatrist or something or a therapist. It's nice to have someone listening to you and committing to you. You go full C word and be like, I'm not comfortable talking to you about my brother's business while you're in public. Yeah. I was never rude or anything, but I was like, actually, before you hang up this call, you are going to submit this paperwork right now while I'm watching you. I had to finally get to that level. I'm like, no, we're not scanning it after the call. We're not doing it after the call. I don't care how long it takes, and I don't care if you have 20 other people lined up after this that you're going to call from your car, but you are going to finish this right now and scan it in. Thankfully, she was at her desk that time, I think. Maybe. Not that I would know what her desk looks like, but... yeah, psychiatry is expensive enough. You'd expect some professionalism, though. I remember after... I have, like... I try to be an enlightened person, so I was like, at the very end of it, I was like, do not wish harm upon this person. Don't wish harm upon this person. It doesn't help anything. It doesn't help. I was like, take these thoughts from my mind. Take these impure thoughts from my mind. I don't need to wish harm on anybody. For this person screwing up my brother's insurance so royally that he had to get different insurance. But I was like, well, I'll be happy when we're done. And let me tell you, I'm so happy my brother is working with a great psychiatrist right now, an office that I formerly worked with. So I have their number and I call them and I know how the system works and everything. So there's that. But she did give me one thing. She did tell me a phrase which I really like is whenever the insurance would screw up, she'd be like, oh, you know, those CEOs, their chairs are too comfortable. They need to get different chairs. And I like that thought, you know? I wish all CEOs a more uncomfortable chair, you know? Just less comfy. Let's see what Pierre's got for sale. Oh, a powder melon. Wow. A clam and a frozen tear? What is it? Oh, this is stuff like if your buddy... This is things that people like, I think. So if you screwed up and you didn't get a present, you can buy a quick one real quick. The car chair was too comfy, I think so. Fast forward, I do tarot now and occasionally stick a doll with it. Looks like her. No, again, I don't want... I am now so far removed from it that, you know... I'm sure she has a lot. She had a lot going on in her life that she couldn't really commit to my brother, but I know she had other clients. So like, I think maybe we need a lot more care that she couldn't provide, and that's why I have a different place. You know? Oh yeah. Oof. Let me tell you, Gish. I'm really, really glad I can be there for my brother. I'm so glad that he's not on his own, because like it is so hard to advocate for yourself, and when like insurance crap happens, it's a nightmare. It is a nightmare. I spent like 6 months making phone calls to undo some of the damage she did to my brother's insurance, and still it was like nightmare. And let me tell you my least favorite words in English. This is a curse upon my soul. 2 words in conjunction. Prior authorization. Prior authorization. Gets my blood pressure up. If I had my heart rate running around, it would be like pump, 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 190, pump, 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 pump. So, but yes, I'm glad to be able to advocate for my brother and the rest of the members of my family too. Yeah, sometimes you get a bad fit with a medical professional, and then it makes you really grateful for the good ones. Yeah, my brother's new psychiatrist is perfect, doing everything right. Sometimes he does the Zoom calls in my room, and sometimes I'll be like, out and about. I'll when I hear him like signing off and stuff. Automod caught destroy this woman. Fair, Automod, fair. Yeah, I need to relax. I need to bring it down. Look at on Dead Space too. It sounds a little aggro. It's okay. Thank you for the night clown protection. But maybe we'll redirect the night clowns her way. I don't know. See what cuss? I don't really need to cuss, but yeah. It's so great to have a good medical professional, let me tell you. And wait, watch out for the piggies with this make your bacon burn. We all want to destroy this woman when I was going through it. Oh, God, the months and months of phone calls. Frick those prior authorizations. Everyone should appeal to their declined prior authorizations, right? I still have to do this stuff because my birth control, my freaking birth control, always gets declined. And I'm like, I have to medically take this or my body will destroy me. So then I gotta write to them, and I gotta write to the gynecologist, and it's just like a whole nightmare. But oh well, it's Christmas, everybody! Christmas! It's so pretty. I wish our town could look like this always. It's good to see the sisters together. Look, it's the winter star. Oh, my mistake. It's just a decoration. Girl. Wild. We should all unscrew their chairs. Maybe take a few nuts and bolts out, yeah. Yay, Christmas again. You say direct the night clowns to the insurance CEOs. Let the clowns become the... Okay, the Mario Brothers. Okay. Now don't let the FBI come to my house, all right? Sometimes I dread going to parties, but afterwards I'm always so glad I went. Now, they're not related. They're just both redheads. Burp. Oh, excuse me. Where are my matters? The spice cider has quite the potent fizz to it. Burping directly in my face, thank you. This guy looks like he just woke up all the time. Look at that bedhead. Oh, hello. Don't pay me any mind. Go enjoy yourself. Oh, you must simple man, Link. I'm thankful for a solid roof over me head and hot can of beans in the morning. Yeah, okay. Do you think he does a YouTube series where he tries out different beans? Yeah, don't flag my account, please. Point out, option 1, they authorize my prescription. Author 2, they authorize the surgery again in a year or 3. And a year or 3 after that. And a year or 3 after that. Exactly. Oh my god. And they also need to give me paid time off to recover from the surgery. Man. How old am I? 33? I hopefully don't have to have surgery until I'm 40, so... Let's hope. If this stuff keeps working, I won't need surgery until I'm 40 again. Hopefully. Yeah, let's talk about this Jell-O. I want a big mound of Jell-O like that. Mulled wine is the only thing keeping me warm in this freezing weather. Hello, Link. What kind of gift are you hoping to receive this year? Oh, an iridium milk pill for sure. Oh, I've never heard of such a thing. It sounds expensive. Happy Feast of the Winter Star, Link. It's a time to unwind, enjoy good company, express gratitude for all that we have. Happy feasting, Link. Well, that was it, huh? One benefit of the cold weather is I can put frozen pizzas under the tree. Someone's in for a real treat. Guess so. I am overtime, but it's Christmas. We gotta make a special thing for Christmas.
Is it time to open presents yet?
Even Linus is here at the table at Christmas. Thank God. I'm a fresh 25 at worst, do you think? Well, my body doesn't think so. I did say that the last ad break of the night was happening like 30 minutes ago, but I am overtime, so we have more ad breaks, unfortunately. Should your milk be in contact with iridium? That might be bad. Yeah. Do you love how Leafy? This is his winter outfit, Gish. He wears a ghillie suit. It's so funny. The mayor personally invited me to his stable. I couldn't turn it down. Oh, thank God. Okay, thank you, the mayor, for stepping up. Taking care of our locals. Eat while it's fresh and hot. I could go on and on about my method of making candy canes, but I'll spare you the details. Oh, he did do that last year. He was yapping our ears off about it. You didn't realize the time. I know we're like severely over time. Have you tried the pecan pie? It's my favorite. As a surprise, it's a pretty sugary pie. Isn't the tree gorgeous? I spent all morning decorating it with Marnie and Jody. It's a fun tradition. I wonder which present is mine. I hope it's a big box. I guess it's nice the whole family is together for once. Yeah, he's usually complaining about his stepdad not stepping up, but you know. This green jelly has a minty flavor to it. I wonder how mint became associated with the Feast of the Winter Star. Does mint even grow in the winter? Look, he's side-eyeing this jello. Well, husband got me new powers all this year. He must have forgotten he got me the same thing 2 years ago. When you work with tools, you get a lot of tools. Happy New Year, Zico! How are you? You just checked the iridium milk pail is fine. But it is expensive and pointless, I bet, yeah. It's pretty chilly today. Good thing everyone here is bundled up. Yes, good thing they added new costumes to this game. I'm pretty sure there's a green ball sheet present with my name on it under the spirit tree. And then my babushka. Oh, not yet, not yet. My babushka, I will give you the gift later. I don't spend all day with my family anyway. Why do we gotta do a big hubbub out in the cold? He must be freezing. When you get old, it gets cold as hell. Alright, time for little boy. I got the toy dinosaur I wanted. See it? It's called, Stegosaurus, I think. That's great. You did good, kiddo. Seeing my little boy happy and healthy is what I'm thankful for. This spot is for the overflow presents. There's just too many to count this year. Who gives someone a Joja basket? Oh no! Under the tree was a basket from Joja Mart? Must be that penguin looking fool. Okay, I'm ready to give Evelyn my gifts. Babushka, I'm ready! Not a bomb. It's some stuffing.
Oh, so it's you? Oh, stuffing, thank you.
I think that's one of her favorite gifts. So who's my giftie? Yo, it's Mr. George! Let's go! I love Grandpa George. Hell yeah!
Maestro, I'm your secret gift giver this year. We'll open it.
Tea sets! Okay! That's amazing. You received a tea set. Damn, I bet that's antique.
You don't like it, huh? Buy kids these days. No appreciation for everything. That was expensive when I made the money, you know.
I like it so much. A tea set? That's kind of amazing. Cool. I can't wait to put this up. This is a great... Oh my god, so I had his wife as a secret gift giver, and then her husband gave me a gift. I love that. I don't think we're missing out on anybody. I think we got all of our peeps here, so... You got a tea set IRL a little while back, Mars. It does seem like a nice gift. You literally had a Grandpa George. Also spill that tea, baby. All people love tea. And also, you know it's going to be like a bone china set that's been in the family for like generations. You know it's going to be good and also taken care of, you know. This is a perfect Christmas. It's time for bed. You only got that once and it was from Pierre. Interesting. How about that? Is it a really cool gift? Let's put it up somewhere. Where am I going to put my tea set? Damn, I want to drink tea now. With Mr. George. Let's take off this thing. It's not even giving that much of a glow. What? You can't put it on... Okay, can I put it on this little table? What? Where do you put it on the floor? It says decor. Where do you put the tea set? I feel like you should be able to put it on a table. Maybe, you know, I was having difficulty with the community center earlier, so maybe we should try that. Your mom does reselling. She managed to get her hands on some bone china. That is fascinating. What the hell do I... Oh, there we go. There it is. That's good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put the lantern up here. I must not have been like clicking the right button or something. But now I have a beautiful tea set. I love it. This makes me very happy. Time to go to bed. Merry Christmas, little kitty cats. Sleep tight. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Hi, Tiny. I can't be mad. Because I did say the word that makes my camera go to sleep, so it's understandable. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I had such a lovely Friday. And look, I didn't even have any cravings to play any Roller Coaster Tycoon. And I probably will play a little bit before bed. I was going to say I won't, but maybe I will, honestly. A little Roller Coaster Tycoon. Eat some cheese and crackers. But for tonight, I am going to wrap it up. Let's go see somebody else for the evening. I'll be back on tomorrow.